welcome back to the Mermaid Mask. The goal is to try and get the rest of the clues and get the statements from the rest of the crew members, and we will see from there. I know I have the compass puzzle I didn't finish last time and the typewriter puzzle. There's something else. Oh, the pocketbook. Was it Tadpole was her name? It's her pocketbook that I have to try and get into. I haven't talked to her yet, so we don't know. She might secretly actually be really nice and give us the code or just open it for us. Doubt it, but you never know. I'm excited to get back into this. Tadpole, Zephyr, Mr. Grip, Mariana. Okay. This was locked. Oh yeah, this was dark. So I guess I'm just gonna... Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Tadpole first, actually. And then... This was like... Wasn't it? Oh! I was like, I know there was like, the dream room or whatever. I'll go over to him then first, and then make my way down. The dream chamber. I don't remember if I clicked around or not.
That guy is staring at us.
Oh.
He sure is.
I think we'd better talk to him before we touch any of his stuff.
Fine.
Yeah, I forgot I had to talk to him first.
Hello, sir?
Two strangers, emissaries from the world above.
Yeah, hi. I'm Detective Grimoire, and this is Sally.
State your business, and speak only the truth.
Well, we're here on the request of the captain.
Impossible. The captain is dead. Unless you received a missive from beyond the veil. I should have foreseen this, but now that I'm faced with it, it seems inevitable.
No, sorry, she meant the new captain. Captain Sifo.
Cynthia?
She's asked us to investigate the murder of Magnus Mortuga. We have to talk to all the suspects.
Speaking of, can I ask your name?
Zacharias Zephyr, the Dream Doctor.
That's
Dream
cool.
Doctor? I don't think I've met one of those before.
That is correct. You have not. I alone hold the title.
Because you made it up?
That is correct.
Are the voices sounding all right for y'all? They loud enough that you can hear?
So, Doctor
Yeah, it's such a cool ass
Zephyr,
name.
What does a dream doctor do exactly?
He studies the parapsychological qualities of dreams.
Parapsychological?
Yeah, that's like psychics and telepathy and stuff, isn't it? How does that relate to dreams?
Dreams are transmissions comprised of spirit energy from another dimension.
Oh, sure. I mean, that's common knowledge.
What kind of other dimension?
Spirit energy originates in the spirit realm, of course.
Like the afterlife?
That is but one of many names.
So, have you made any kind of discoveries or breakthroughs?
Nothing I can meaningfully explain to you in your current state.
What about all this stuff in here? What does it all do?
Specialist instruments, most of them too complex or too subtle for you to comprehend.
I don't know. It mostly looks like a bunch of old junk.
It is an unrivaled collection of rare artifacts.
All right. What's the rarest thing you've got?
My rarest items are not for the viewing public.
Okay, now I have to see what they are.
The pull of the unknown. I realized I should have lied and showed you something of middling rarity to throw you off the scent.
Lesson learned, huh?
He had like a golden hand. Sounds good. Awesome. Oh,
How
well, the
come there's a
submarine.
room like this in the submarine anyway?
When I arrived, it was but a simple infirmary. After I set up my equipment, we renamed it the Dream Chamber.
And how long have you been here?
I was the first person to be invited on board. I joined Magnus here shortly before the submarine's maiden voyage.
So, presumably, you know why Mortuga became a submarine captain?
Why?
Yeah, like, where was he going? What was he doing?
He simply told me he'd acquired a submarine and would be living in it for an undisclosed amount of time.
That's all he told you? Yet surely there was more to it.
I don't doubt it. He was a man of secrets, every bit as much as I.
So when you started off, it was just the two of you. But now it's, what, 8 people?
We were 9 souls, now 8. I'm not counting either of you.
Yeah, I figured.
Why did Mortuga want so many people on the submarine?
Only a few of them were invited on board by Magnus like I was. The others crossed paths with him merely by the winds of fortune.
Okie dokie. So, what were you up to, sir?
The last dream before waking. A single phase, non-lucid, focus is soft but heavy. All is dark, the endless void. A low voice speaking a forbidden language. Emerging from the beshroudal of the night black sea, a face. Larger than I had known a face could be. I wake. The room is bathed in green light.
I'm sorry, just him like floating
Right.
down from the
Like from
heavens.
the wooden boy?
Not dissimilar, but 1,000 times more potent. I leave my chambers, heading for the airlock in which I have some business. I meet Cynthia in the parlor as she emerges from the control room. I notice she is clutching the ship's compass. She also appears visibly upset. Like me, Cynthia's on her way to the lowest deck. She departs and I follow behind. I wait as Cynthia converses with Madame Tadpole at the base of the second ladder. Madame Tadpole ascends the ladder. She is moving with haste and purpose. She requests that I go immediately to the storeroom at the end of the corridor.
Did you go?
As soon as I concluded my business.
Which was?
Nothing of great import, merely something I needed to collect from the airlock.
So you went to the airlock, and then you went to the storeroom?
I did, right after I stopped off at my chambers. You understand I first needed to return certain items to their designated storage locations, after which I truly did do as Madame Tadpole had requested. I did ultimately regret my dallying. As it transpired, she had wished to inform me of Magnus Mortuga's death, and there his body lay, in the shadow of his stone cauldron, his blood pooling beneath him. A potent unease was already germinating amongst the group. Doubts were beginning to be sown, and fingers were beginning to point. Magnus Mortuga was a man of great will and great strength. It is hard, still, to accept that he has left us.
Okay, sorry. Sorry for the screen flickering. It happens whenever I click off of the game. But I realized that that my category didn't save. There we go. It's like, no, I'm playing the game now. I'm not in just chatting anymore. Asking about, what is these? I think I'm okay. We'll see.
I noticed Mr. Dansom was quite determined to hold conversation with Magnus.
What did Dirk want to talk to Mortuga about?
Nothing. It was the act of conversation itself he was after. First-hand experience of Mortuga's mannerisms, affectations, and vocabulary. When I inquired as to why Mr. Dansom held fascination for such things, he said simply, research.
Well, yeah, he is an actor. Tell me about yourself.
So, Dr. Zephyr, I'm guessing you don't have an actual doctorate.
Correct. I walk not the path of formal academic recognition, not for lack of trying, you understand. 8 separate institutions turned me away, asserting that my ideas were, quote, incompatible with our modern world. They forget, of course, that the modern world is a fleeting and ever-changing thing. Indeed, all of history's greatest scientists battled with such short-sighted stubbornness.
True.
So, you want to be one of history's greatest scientists and fundamentally change how we view the world?
Is that so much to ask?
I mean, yeah, it might be.
So then how did you end up studying dreams?
It was the result of acquiring a particular specimen. It opened up new ways to study the subconscious mind.
A specimen? Like what? An animal?
Yeah, I'm picturing like a lizard. floating in a jar of formaldehyde.
Something like that.
So, what are you working on now? Here in your dream chamber?
I'm studying subconscious spirit transmissions, analyzing their meaning, their intention.
Do you need to be in a submarine to do that?
Of course not. However, positioning myself here affords me other opportunities.
Like what?
Oh?
The possibility of studying the most important specimen of all. If her transmission could be analyzed, interpreted, it would be an unparalleled discovery.
Her?
She is all that stirs in the
Her?
minds of men that they shall never know. A being known only as the Mermaid.
Person?
I've told you all I know.
Then apparently you don't know much at all.
Correct. I have a curious observation about Mr. Werman. Unfortunately, I haven't had the time to perform an analysis, let alone propose a hypothesis.
That's okay. Just tell us anyway.
I observed that he did not seem at all saddened or sorrowed by the death of Magnus Mortuga.
You can't know that. Some people don't always show emotion on the surface.
Of course, quite true. However, Mr. Werman did display an emotion. Relief.
Relief?
Gazing upon the crime scene, much of the tension coiled up in Mr. Werman's body visibly dissipated, and thereafter he seemed energized, galvanized.
Interesting.
How did you meet Mortuga?
It was on my first visit to Silkworm many years ago. I was merely passing through, so I stayed at the inn where Magnus was working at the time.
So Mortuga was just an innkeeper at this point?
Not even. The innkeeper was a woman named Felicia Stonetop. Magnus merely worked under her charge. The two of them split their time between running the inn and running a small sailing ship.
Sounds like quite a nice life.
I forgot that I wanted to go back and look at the family tree from Tangle Tower to compare it with who exactly in the family was
It is no
running
mark
stuff.
against Cynthia's character. She is a sharp young woman and capable engineer. But I was wholly surprised to learn that she had become captain.
Did she never say she wanted to be captain?
On the contrary, I was aware she'd held such aspirations, initially. But I was under the impression that her campaign had ended in failure.
Meaning?
That Miss Seafoam had made her ambitions known to Magnus, but he had shut them down.
Ooh. Interessante.
I first learned about Symmetry from a newspaper article detailing her residency at the Fortuna Hall Theater. On the surface, it was merely a review of a magic show, but I felt something behind it, something of great interest. To me, it spoke of someone with a close connection to the ethereal plane. Taking an excursion from the submarine, I attended the performance. Afterward, I requested an audience with Miss Silkmoth herself. And speaking with her for a scant few minutes, I learned two things. First, and most importantly, my instincts had been correct. She was indeed fascinated with the great unanswered questions of metaphysicality. She held a yearning to understand that which could not ordinarily be understood. A woman after my own heart.
What was the other thing? You said you learned two things.
That she was thoroughly unhappy with her lot at Fortuna Hall. The theater owner was a heartless woman who, among other indiscretions, did not compensate Symmetry for her work. But she had no family, nor any other connections. She had nowhere else to go.
So you invited her to come live on the submarine?
To put it simply,
Did she bring all her props and stuff with her?
everything she could carry.
Why? Was she gonna keep working as an illusionist on the submarine?
No, Miss Silkmoth would be working with me here in the Dream Chamber.
I notice she's not here anymore.
Her tenure with me has come to an end. She has moved on to pastures anew.
Okay, I don't want to go through all the clues just yet. I want to try and talk to all the people, but... Not even. The innkeeper was a woman named Felicia Stonetop. Okay. So, the innkeeper, Felicia Stonetop, is the mother of Freya Fellow, who died in the last game. The connections. Now can I look around?
Big glass bell jars with creepy things inside.
If I had a penny for every time we go somewhere and there's big glass bell jars with creepy things inside. I can't see anything important on these shelves.
Good, because I couldn't reach the stuff at the top if I wanted to.
Gosh, dang detective, not strong, not tall. What do you got going for you except for that medium-sized brain? I don't know if he's big-brained. I feel like Sally's the big-brained one between the two of them.
What's on those wall charts?
And sometimes maybe they share the brain cell.
Sacred geometry.
Is that a heavy metal band?
I mean, probably. I wonder how it gets electricity.
Yeah, I would recommend that you don't wonder about that. What's on those wall charts?
Sacred geometry.
Is that a heavy metal?
I mean, probably. It's a weird crystal orb,
It is the fog ball.
if you say so.
The game loves dunking on him. It really does. Oh. The fog ball. A strange glass ball found in the dream chamber. Something is swirling around inside of it. Oh, battery. Can I... Oh, it's taped down. I was like, can I pull it? Fine.
Tired?
I worry if I slept in that thing, I'd get transformed into a monster or something.
I worry that sleeping at a 45-degree angle would be bad for my back.
You'd be surprised.
You are old.
I'll just take a look in this cabinet.
Watch out for spiders.
Yeah, I don't think there are any spiders. We're on a submarine, remember?
I do seem to need constant reminding. A set of small glass bottles.
Poison?
Might just be perfume.
I'll meet you in the middle at poisoned perfume.
Oh, puzzle. Yeah. Drag the bottle caps and swap them onto the correct droppers. We can like... Okay. A crimson hue upon the label. Upon the label? These? One of these two. Both of these are red. Aerate it with effervescence. Bruh. Exhales a curious vapor. Drips fall with a hurried cadence. A gluttonous viscosity. A conspicuous X upon the label. This sure is something. I like that this one looks like it has a little face on it. A gluttonous viscosity. I want to say this one just because it's the biggest. And then drips fall with a hurried cadence. I'm like looking at like the shapes and stuff. Of the bottles. Aerate it with effervescence is such a wild thing to say. Exhales a curious vapor. Can Oh my goodness. Okay. Now that I know I can look at the droppers, okay. That one's quite slow. But also a vapor. Ooh, that one's quite fast. Ooh, that one's viscous. That one's viscous. Ooh. SAT vocabulary in my video game? Good. There should be more. Challenge people a little bit. What was the other one? Oh, awesome. I can... Me over here thinking, oh, I can only do one at a time. I can only do the stoppers. No, I can have all of them open and observe. Well, I know this one. Viscosity. Ugh. Exhales a curious vapor. That's what it means. But drips fall with a hurried cadence. Well, this one is viscous. This one has to be a crimson hue, so I think those two are fine. This should be changed because it's a hurried cadence. So this one could stay here. A conspicuous X upon the label. Curious fume. And aerate it with effervescence. Let's see.
That was right.
Yay!
I'm impressed.
That was a cute one. I feel like that was a creative little puzzle. Instead of so many that are like, here's potion bottles. Now make them all the same level, and you have to like do the like water like measuring stuff and go back and forth. I hate those.
Is anything going to happen?
Book
The glass
puzzle?
moved.
Let's take a closer look at that bookshelf.
Next puzzle. Oh.
This one's not really a book.
Looks more like a magazine.
Caretaker's Journal. Caretaker's Collective, quarterly journal listings and inquiries. A small booklet found on the bookcase in the dream chamber. Ooh, Liliana's locket. Oh my gosh, can I go one at a time? Yeah. Caretaker's Collective, quarterly journal listings and inquiries. Lillian's locket. Lillian Lucian was a witch of some infamy before her untimely end at the hands of a curse. Some say the locket protects from curses. Others suggest it absorbs them, imbibing their power. 9 ounces. I remember this locket. That looks like the one that Symmetry is wearing. Silver snake skull. The disembodied skull of the mysterious silkworm serpent. Notably, it has no eye sockets. Use discretion as several high-quality fakes are in circulation. 17 ounces. His golden palm. Oh, that's what he's wearing, I bet you. Made from an unknown material 90% similar to gold. Just like the bug from Tangle Tower. The hand is said to be able to touch ghosts. Oh, 23 ounces. And the mermaid's tongue. Said to facilitate communication with she who lies beyond the veil. Requires a special key to operate. Both the key and the mermaid tongue itself are rumored to be lost at sea. Name your price. Nothing on the back? Oh, who's this little guy?
A ghost rises before me. by Joseph Jenkins.
The Magician of the Soul by Annabelle August. Divine Exolinguistics by Mary Morala.
Ooh.
It is Speaking If You Are Listening by Carl Cavendish.
The Seven Secrets of Near.
You got this.
Onirology?
The Seven Secrets of Onirology by Edward Edmonton.
Zephyr can be a ghostbuster. New recruit. That's why he's got so many secrets. He can't let us know that he's part of them. Touching ghosts with his hands. Bro, leave the ghosts alone. What'd they do to you? Nothing.
Prophecy from Parapsychology by Halcyon Hardwick. A dusty old cloth.
Anything in the darkness?
I think I can see a face in there.
No. No.
That's probably just pareidolia.
Who?
The human habit of seeing faces where there aren't. Okay, no, I just saw it too.
Okay, secret bookshelf.
A dream chamber?
Looks more like an apothecary.
A what?
An old-timey potion shop.
Thank you.
Sally out here teaching him all his SAT words.
I can't see anything important on these shelves.
Good. Because I could. Good. Because I. Good. Because I. It's a weird glass bottle.
It is the hex bottle.
Oh.
Yeah, I knew that.
Oh. What's this little thing in here? Looks like a little fella. Like little feetsies or hands. Hex bottle. A glass bottle with a strange object floating inside. It was found in the dream chamber. A subtle floral smell is gently emanating from within the bottle. Poke it. It does say I can shake. I want to finish looking at it though. There's the eyeball shake. Nothing? Not even if I shake it a bunch? It looks... Just like she was saying, it looks like there's a face. Shake it some more. Shake it like a Polaroid picture. Nope. Shake it, shake it. You give me the option to shake it and nothing happens? Ugh.
The cabinet's full of scrolls, but,
Can't think of an excuse not to read them.
they're too fragile, maybe?
I'll just say they're blank. No one will know.
Okay. I do want to go to Tadpole because apparently she's, from what everyone else is saying, she's the first one to see the body. I think, yeah, I had already looked around. 'Cause I did the puzzle, that.
Hey, it's me, Madam Tadpole. Yep, that's my name. First question. Go.
Are you a mermaid or what's the deal?
Great question. Half mermaid. The top half, obviously. From the waist up, all mermaid. And as you can see, I have the legs of an ordinary human woman.
An ordinary human woman?
Who happens to be an Olympic-level swimmer. Second question. Go.
Yourself.
So, Madam Tadpole, you're a professional swimmer? Or a professional mermaid?
I'm not a professional anything, not anymore. I'm done with all that.
Do you have gills?
Nope, it's a tattoo. Sorry to disappoint.
It's cool.
That was such a good
Why'd
laugh.
you get it?
I've always been real good at holding my breath underwater, like scary good. The other kids used to call me Fish Girl.
Kids can be mean.
I'd say they had it right.
How come you're here on the submarine?
Okay, so I like to go diving. In the sea, deep.
Oh, like with an oxygen tank and a mask?
No. I don't use any of that stuff. Anyway, so one time I
Oh,
went
she's
too
hardcore.
deep. I wasn't going to come back up. I was pretty much done for. Somehow Magnus found me, pulled me into a submarine. He brought me back. I owe him my life.
Wait, so are you from Silkworm? Were you living in the town?
Nope, I'm from far away.
Then how come you were diving into this bit of ocean?
Oh, well, yeah, I was visiting the town. For work.
What kind of work?
Performance art. Kinda. Like I said, I'm done with all that.
So, Mortuga saved you from drowning, and you just decided to stay?
It's where I belong. The ocean. I had my fill of living on land. I've got no interest in going back.
Interesting. Free diving, yes. I was trying to think of what exactly it was called. But yo, free divers are so cool. Like the amount of training you have to do for that, it's scary.
Looks like you've made yourself pretty comfortable down here.
Magnus offered me one of the bunk rooms, but I turned him down. And yeah, over time I turned the airlock into a nice little home for myself.
Where did you get all this stuff? The mirrors, the bottles.
Shipwrecks, shipping containers, you name it. If it falls into the ocean, I consider it fair game.
You go swimming out in the actual ocean.
Of course.
Isn't it cold? And what about the water pressure?
What about him? That's for other people to worry about.
So, how do you get out into the sea? Or do you just go from up on deck?
See that hole in the middle of the room? Leads down into a big old water tank with a door that leads outside. I go out into the ocean every single day.
Jeez, I'm impressed.
Like I said, this is where I belong.
How long have you been living here?
I stopped worrying about times and dates. It doesn't mean much down here. But I know I arrived after Sim and before Dirk.
Do you get on with the other suspects?
Oh, sure. It's a nice group. I was closest with Magnus, though. He was one of a kind.
And what were you up to?
I remember the sub did a weird kind of tilt. Don't know what it was, but anyway, it woke me up. So yeah, I'm trying to go back to sleep, but I can't because now there's all these footsteps outside my room. I get up and check outside. Nothing. So I check the bilge.
Was anyone in there?
No, but something's dripping into the water. I get a closer look, and it's blood coming through the drain
Oh.
that connects to the room above. So I head up there to check. The door's locked. I open it up.
You unlocked it? How?
By turning the wheel. So okay, I guess it's not really locked. More like shut.
Could anyone turn that wheel?
Probably not. It takes some upper body strength. I go inside, and that's when I find him. Dead. Killed, looks like. I get angry. I'm out for revenge. I gotta find the guy who did it. So I run to the mess hall. Nobody. Climb up to the parlor. Nobody. Then I notice the hatch up to the foredeck was left open. Someone's making an escape, I think. Cowardly. I go up on deck. Nobody. I look across to the aft deck.
Let me guess. Nobody.
Nah, there was a demon. Yep. Glowing eyes, single horn coming out of the head.
Oh?
Like an antler, kind of.
Was it a person?
I don't know, maybe. It was dark. I could only really make out the eyes, and it wasn't looking at me. It was looking out to the side, at the ocean, I guess. Then it starts talking.
What did it say?
No idea. Alien language.
What?
Okay, even I'm making notes now. This is the best statement we ever got.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there was this big green light. Not sure where it was coming from, though. It can't be anything good, I figure. Better put a stop to it. So I took one of the oars off the old rowing boat and threw it. Hard. Direct hit. Its head came off, pretty sure.
Oh?
I saw it fall into the ocean.
Suspect vanquishes demon with improvised javelin.
After that, the green glow went away, so now it's too dark to see anything. I want to be sure, so I jump off the side and swim over to the aft deck. But nope, nothing. Then I dive down past the back of the sub to take a look around.
Did you see anyone?
No. No. How should I put this? I'm pretty sure I was being watched. Like I could feel something was out there with me. I don't know. Sorry.
Did you ever find the head of the demon or whatever it was? You said it fell into the ocean.
Oh yeah, I did actually. It was right there, floating in the water. Turns out it was this leather mask kind of thing.
A mask?
Like a full head mask, you know, kind of like a balaclava.
Do you still have it?
Nope. I took it back inside the submarine, left it right here in the airlock, and, it's gone. I think it got stolen.
That's, disappointing.
Tadpole, you didn't finish your statement.
Right.
I think
left the
Zephyr took
airlock,
it.
Told Cynthia to gather up the others and come up to the storeroom. Zephyr was in the mess hall. I told him to come too. So I go to the storeroom. Dirk's there with Werman and Sim. Everyone else shows up shortly after.
So, you all gathered at the crime scene. What happened?
Nobody wanted to admit to murder, so it was a bit of a stalemate. Most of the others made excuses and scurried off. Zephyr, Grip, and I stayed behind. I guess we were the ones who knew Magnus best. That's it. Story's over. Get out of here.
If you dive too deep, you can't use oxygen because you'll get the bends. Yeah. That's why I was like, it's really cool, and I acknowledge all of the training that goes into it, but yeah, it's terrifying because you go too deep, and yeah. I wanted to ask her about the... Do I have it? There it is, pocketbook.
Hands off. It's mine.
What's this symbol on the front? Looks like someone scratched it in with a claw or something.
None of your business.
How do you get it open?
You don't.
You don't know the code?
Oh, I know it. But you don't.
Is it your phone number? Your birthday?
Name of your childhood pet?
Sally, it's a number.
Oh, yeah.
Wait. Oh my gosh.
Tadpole didn't give us the code for the pocketbook.
I noticed.
So what now?
Maybe someone else will know it.
Yeah, I doubt it.
How about this?
Because I think Dirk mentioned that he knows her birthday.
If we ask everyone and nobody knows it, we can break it open.
Ooh.
I knew that would cheer you up.
Don't threaten me with a good time of breaking things open. But I remember last time that Dirk was saying about how he talked to everybody, trying to get to know everyone, and that Tadpole doesn't really like saying information about herself, but he did get her birthday. Ooh. Oh, I could, because the puzzle's up there too. So I'll ask him and then try and see if I can solve this puzzle this time. What is up, my dude? I love his music.
What's that?
It belongs to Madam Tadpole, but it's locked.
Oh, a combination lock. Let me try. Yep, got it.
Oh,
How
wow.
did you know the code?
Easy. It was her birthday.
Huh.
I love how quick and easy that was. Amazing. I can shake it. Shake. Oh, it's actually a shallow box with a number of objects kept inside. The inside of the box smells of cigar smoke and alcohol. Interesting. Her skin's not naturally. And that looks like, goodness, what's her name? Symmetry, Mariana, I think. That's what I remember seeing of her face. I haven't actually talked to her yet. And then, pretty sure this is the lady that adopted Symmetry. Oh, hey, there we go. Tanya, professional swimmer, currently traveling, looking for work. We'll have to think of an angle, but I think it'll work. She's tough, doesn't complain. Could be a keeper. Oh, Fortuna and Moon. Yeah. Moon. Caught her snooping, taking photos. Said she's on the trail of a werewolf. She's a pain in the neck, but she's a natural storyteller. Might be able to put her to use. Fortuna. Her theater's seen better days, but still the best spot in town to set up. I tried to cut a deal, but she's being tight-fisted. Might be a problem. Hopefully not. Not for her sake. It's like a little bit for her sake. Oh, man. But yeah, so her name's Tanya. Ooh. interesting figuring out the connection between all of them. Okay, let's see about...
It's Warman's typewriter. I think it's also a puzzle.
Okay. And I look closer to...
It's Warman's typewriter.
There we go. I'm like trying to remember what this one even was. Because I think I'd figure out what I needed to do, maybe? Okay, yeah. I had to figure out this middle one. If I remember correctly. Sorry, I thought I had to sneeze. So it's probably maybe in order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So and all 4 are. Oh, okay. I think last time I was getting confused about the symbols, but no, they all have the same symbol and they're all like slightly moving. So I just have to get the correct positioning of what the third one would be. Middle. Yeah, it looks like each symbol is moving like a quarter. I think, yeah. Boop, 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 boop. So, well, that, no, I need it at the top. So what other symbols do I have here? Oh, oh. 1, 2. No. My brain has to do this by like times. I'm like, okay, that would be 3. 3. So it'd be down at the bottom. Okay. Oh, okay, I can move things around. Ooh, ooh. Can I move it to the top? Like, I don't know if that's gonna be the correct order, but I don't have that symbol. That's 1. Okay. So I think this one I'll have to move. Potentially, possibly. Gosh, I need things to just move out of my way. Okay. So that is this one, right? Yeah, that's this one. And the half circle? Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, I think those look like they're in the right spot. And so I need the diamond, the T, and the filled in circle. Hold up. Right there. 1, 2, 3. That might be it for that. Hopefully, maybe. And then, does this determine where they're put? Like where the shadows show up? Yeah, because the T will need to go there. Yeah, I need to get the shapes first. Oh? Is that wrong? Oh no. I thought I had it. Wait, that is diamond and this one. So this one for the T? Oh, that is where the T needs to go though. Like 1, 2, 3. Yep. So this is. Oh, oh. I do need the diamond. I need this circle like at the bottom. The filled in circle at the bottom. Oh. If I do. Oh my gosh, is that it? Big circle. 1, 2, 3. Diamond. 1, 2, 3. The T. 1, 2, 3. This one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think that's it.
I did it.
Ooh, yay!
Good job.
The little hatch opened.
So was I just solving this puzzle as he's typing away? Like, like I just imagine Sally and like Detective Grimoire like on their knees in this pile of papers on the other side, just like trying to get the hatch open in this man's typewriter as he's using it.
What's this? A letter?
Oh. A letter in an envelope. Worman was keeping it hidden inside his typewriter. Like, I feel like it would probably make more sense if, like, I was able to somehow get him out of the room and then open this up. But no, hey, I'm not going to complain. J.D. Worman, case, care of Kristen Kale Publishing, Hillwood Boulevard, Sunlit City, 91052. Dear James, I've just finished reading your novel. Indeed, some congratulations are in order, as I've been informed it is turning a tidy profit for you. However, as a fellow writer and fellow resident of Silkworm-on-Sea, I am sorely disappointed in your lack of integrity regarding the socio-historical foundations of your story. Oop. As it stands, your narrative is only scratching the surface of the deeper mythos surrounding the cursed helmsman, Magnus Mortuga. I know you want to go deeper, so I am here to help. Inked on the back of this letter are coordinates detailing how, when, and where to find the Mortuga submarine, the mysterious underwater vessel in which Mortuga still resides. Good luck, T.W. Ibis. Ooh. So now we know why he's here. Can probably straight up ask him about it.
It's mine, as you are well aware, seeing as how you just fished it out of the back of my typewriter. That's right,
While
I
he
was
was looking.
watching. I don't disappear when you stop talking to me, you know.
The envelope's addressed to you, but it says Dear James at the top of the letter.
Congratulations, you've sussed out what the J in my name stands for. If that's the height of your investigative prowess, we're all in trouble.
It's signed by someone named T.W. Ibis.
Another astute observation. You know, of all the detectives I've met, you two really are the most recent.
Grimoire, he's being mean to us.
I noticed.
Oh, I love those two. Okay. Yeah, I was doing it right, confirmed. He's supposed to be like, what you guys doing? Right before... It's like right in front of my salad. You're breaking into my typewriter right in front of my own two eyes. The audacity. Okay, I have the two of them. To at least get their statements, and then this little goofy guy. I want to see about this
A
first.
selection of some of my more unusual compasses. Please peruse at your leisure.
I know I didn't solve this one either. Okay, I think these two were like over here. Points to... Okay, I think this is the one that points away. That one points to... I think it was just these two that I was a little stuck on. This compass doesn't want to solve this puzzle right now, and this compass is actually a clock in disguise. So I was suspecting the pink one is a clock because I was gonna say the markings on it, but then I was like, oh, this has a little thing. This one does kind of... It moves like a little bit when it gets to this one. Oh, the music for this jolly old guy. Yeah, it's delightful. You pop in here and it's like, oh. I'll come back to
Let's
this.
try again later.
I feel like I still can't quite tell.
What on earth are you doing?
Ah, customers! Come in, and welcome to Mr. Grip's Emporium.
Wait, what?
I guess he's Mr. Grip.
What's that? You'd like a succinct yet exhaustive rundown of our operational philosophy?
Yes, please.
I don't think I said that.
Here at Mr. Grips, we plot the unplottable, chart the unchartable, and measure the unmeasurable. No sea too vast, no night too dark, no fog too thick. With the right contraption in your pocket, even the great unknown may be quantified and calculated. So fret not, noble navigator, as we stock all the essentials.
His little face. Oh! Wait, it's an actual shop. What? I have no
Grimoire,
coins.
you don't have any money?
Grimoire, you don't have any money?
I don't have any gold coins, no.
I'm sorry, you can't afford this item.
I don't want it.
You don't want a compass? Come on, detective. I know his little cane, his matching cane. It reminds me of, more like a jester. I can't remember the proper names for, like, the little canes that they carry around that's supposed to, like, kind of look like them. That's what it reminds me of. He's just a little jester. A little silly man.
I'm afraid you don't have enough money.
I know. I'm not trying to buy anything.
Well, I am.
Apologies, you can't afford that one.
Ugh.
Mr. Grip, we're not customers. We're detectives. We need to talk to you.
Oh.
Why didn't you say so?
I wanted to try buying
what
the other
is it
ones.
you wanted to know?
I really wanted to try buying the other stuff.
Can I get your full name?
Godric Grip of Mr. Grip's Emporium.
And that's this little shop you run down here in the engine room, for some reason.
This is merely the newest branch. The flagship site is back in Circuum-on-Sea.
Yeah, we saw it. It's all boarded up.
Yes, well, I can't make a living selling compasses to the ghosts in a ghost town, can I?
So that's what you do? Sell compasses? Seems kind of niche.
We buy, sell, and service all manner of nautical navigation equipment. What's that? Ah, yes, we also provide cartographic consultation. We'll analyze and decipher any map, all for a low, low fee. Some maps may be invalid, fee to be decided on a case-by-case basis.
Sorry, did you just talk to your stick?
You mean Cornelius Kane?
And
Oh, it has
he's
a
given
name.
it a name. Great.
Don't ask any follow-up questions. Maybe he'll let us move on.
Mermaid, or I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but that's what the little jester's cane is. Delightful. I don't trust him.
How'd you wind up here?
I crashed my hot air balloon into the ocean. Whole thing came down. Dreadful. And of course, I've never been a swimmer, don't have the upper body strength.
How'd you crash your balloon?
A rather spirited disagreement with a flock of migratory pelicans led to an abrupt
Sure, okay. And the actual reason?
storm.
There we go.
Wait, so you're an aeronaut? I thought you were a shopkeeper.
Yes, well, you're quite right, of course. But I'd been inspired to leave my shop behind and head out on a journey of discovery into the great unknown. That was the plan, at least. As you can see, I didn't make it very far at all.
So there's a storm, the balloon crashes, you fall into the ocean, then what?
Enter Captain Mortuga. He finds me adrift, fishes me out of the water, and promptly places me here.
In the engine room? Was every other room taken?
On the contrary, only Mortuga and Zephyr were living here when I arrived, so I rather had the run of the place. Cornelius and I just agreed this would be the best place to set up shop, as it were.
Why did you set up your shop again? You just said you'd been inspired to leave it behind.
I had to make myself useful somehow, didn't I?
Oh, I agree. I want to know more about Cornelius. Tell me. Little smile. That's the smile of a murderer.
Let's see. I'd taken Cornelius up
It
to
was
the
Cornelius.
mess hall.
I call it.
Poor fellow needed a little repair work, you see.
Were you alone up there? Aside from Cornelius, I mean.
No, Werman was there, working away on his typewriter. Then, all of a sudden, somebody new came down the ladder. A woman by the name of Mariana Moon. Werman and I conversed with her for a few minutes before Mortuga himself entered the room. He passed through towards the child's room and the storeroom, but before he left, he asked us to provide Mariana with a tour of the submarine. Werman feigned a sudden fatigue and slithered off back to his room, leaving me as the solitary tour guide.
You do kinda look like a tour guide, to be honest.
As well, I won't bore you with a blow-by-blow. I'm sure Mariana will cover that in her statement. Suffice it to say, we ended up in the bilge at the very back of the submarine. And there we were, standing in the dark, when all of a sudden, a voice echoed down from above.
Mortuga's voice?
No, a young woman's, possibly two different women. The voices were followed by the sound of a blade, and finally a dull thud, like something hitting the ground.
Sounds like a murder to me.
What did Mariana make of all this?
Well, apparently satisfied by our impromptu eavesdropping session, she made her farewells and left.
You didn't go with her?
No, I stayed a little longer.
Did you hear any other weird noises?
I did. First, the sound of the storeroom door wrenching open and then closing again. Secondly, some kind of short, heavy scrape, mechanical. And finally, a dull thud, like something hitting the ground.
Sorry, again?
How many murders were there?
I didn't really know what to do with myself after that, but an unexpected lurch of the submarine caused me to very nearly topple over into the bilge water. So I decided to take my leave and return to the safety of my engine room.
You didn't want to go upstairs and see what was going on?
I certainly thought about it. Ultimately, I think it came down to cowardice on my part.
You didn't want to run to the murderer.
So, let's see. I was sat there, feeling rather pathetic, when Cynthia appeared in my doorway.
What did she want?
Well, she had a compass she wanted me to fix. I agreed to take a look at it for her, but that wasn't the end of it. She then told me she'd been asked to bring me upstairs, along with everyone else. And so, after fetching Mariana from next door, the three of us went up to the storeroom. I saw Mortuga's body laying on the floor, saw the cut across his neck. The cowardice I'd felt before, compounded. Tadpole spoke to the room. She wanted a confession, or even just an explanation. It goes without saying that nobody was willing to offer one. Really, that's the end of it. After that, several things happened very quickly. Cynthia became captain, decided to bring in a detective. You two arrived, and here we are.
And then back to like the happy music. Interesting. Oh, there it is. I was like, broken
What's
compass.
with all the needles and cogs and stuff?
It looks like Grip's halfway through fixing it. That's what I figured anyway.
Ah, thank heavens! That's what I was hoping for.
Sorry, what?
Perhaps I should explain. You see, Miss Seafoam came to me with a compass she needed fixing. I went to put the needle back on, but Cynthia stopped me. No, she said. The whole thing is broken. You'll have to take a look at the insides. You'll have to replace the needle. For some reason, she seemed to need it to be true.
She needed the compass to be broken.
I told her I had various spare needles I could try out as replacements, and here we are.
And you left it out so Cynthia would see it? So she'd think you were actually fixing it?
That's the idea, yes. So if you kindly put it back where you found it.
Oh, I thought he was gonna go ahead and fix it for us so we can put it back in. Ooh, let me go through
Miss
the
Tadpole,
suspects with her
you
first.
said you were an Olympic-level swimmer.
Oh, sure. They never let me compete, though. I got banned way back when I used to swim in regionals.
Why? What did you do?
Nothing. They just decided I had certain physical abnormalities that made it unfair to the other swimmers.
That kind of sucks.
It's whatever. I never really cared about competing anyway.
So what did you do after you got banned?
Oh, you know, left home, traveled, got a job, quit that job, traveled some more.
And, have you always been green?
Oh, you finally built up the courage to ask, huh? No, it was a reaction to some chemicals we used in a little water tank I used to swim in. The doctor said it's reversible, but I couldn't afford the treatment, so yeah, I'm green.
I was wondering, because in the picture... So much stuff. In the pocketbook photo, she didn't have green skin.
Dirk's got a little crush on me, pretty sure.
Ooh.
Cute.
He's a good egg, but he's not my type. I don't go in for the Boy Scout look. Now, if he grew a beard, then I'd be open for negotiation.
Sure, I could see that.
Sorry, could we maybe talk about something more relevant?
Oh, don't be jealous, detective. Sorry, one moment, I need to sneeze. Okie dokie. Oof. Hope I'm good.
Yeah, Zephyr and I had a little falling out.
Oh.
Over what? Something to do with his experiments?
In theory, I really don't care what he does in his lab. I just didn't like that he dragged Sim into it.
What do you mean?
When I first got here, Sim was working for Zephyr in the Dream Chamber.
What were they working on? Researching dreams, I guess?
Well, sure, that was part of it. They even had Mortuga as a test subject at one point.
They were researching Mortuga's dreams?
Look, it's not the dreams that were the problem. It's the communicating with spirits from the other world stuff.
Oh, like talking with the afterlife.
Zephyr's a grown man. If he wants to research that stuff, he's free to do so. But Sim's still young. I didn't want her getting misled, so I put a stop to it.
How?
I made Zephyr tell Sim he didn't need her anymore.
Oh.
It's for the best.
Okay, so that's what happened.
Now, when Werman got here, that's when things got interesting.
Why? Because he's a famous author?
Oh no, I don't care about that. I don't read pulp literature.
Oh, right.
Then what's so interesting?
Okay, so Werman's from Silkworm, just like Mortuga. And after he arrived on the submarine, Mortuga spent a lot of time talking with him.
Wait, you think they knew each other from before? From when they both lived in the town?
No, but I do think they share a connection.
Like maybe they have a mutual friend or something?
Something like that.
Then it seems like Mortuga would have wanted Werman on the submarine if he had something to gain from it, even if it was just information.
What information, though? What was Mortuga trying to find out?
Okay, but also the book that Werman's been like writing, and like that the whole movie is based off of, that Dirk is playing. I know it's based off of Mortuga.
I really liked him. He wasn't like anyone else I've met.
What did you like about him?
He was this great combination of super introverted and super proactive. Like you'd be complaining that you had a headache or whatever, and he wouldn't say a word. But then the next morning, you'd wake up and find painkillers beside your bed.
Wow.
Kind of creepy, sneaking into your room at night.
And where would he get painkillers on a submarine?
The point is, he actually cared about other people. Really, the only person he was hard on was himself.
Go on.
Well, for one, he never let himself leave the submarine, even if he wanted to.
Did he want to?
I think so.
Then what was stopping him?
I wish I could say.
Oh? Was he cursed to never leave the ship?
I know he used to run a shop selling compasses or whatever, but from what I gather, he knew it wasn't really his life's calling. Although he seems to have fallen back into it, so I don't know what's going on there. Creature of habit, I guess.
If Grip didn't actually want to work in a shop, what did he want to do?
He wanted to be the navigator for the submarine.
He'd probably be pretty good at that.
Problem was, Magnus didn't need a navigator. Didn't want one.
What?
It's just, now that Mortuga's dead and there's a new captain.
You're thinking Grip might finally get to be navigator? Under
Ooh.
Cynthia?
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't think Grip wants to be Cynthia's navigator. I think he wanted to be Mortuga's navigator.
Yeah, specifically his. Ooh, interesting,
Little
interesting.
Cynthia. She's cute, huh?
I don't know if that's an appropriate way to talk about your captain.
You're so right.
You think her being captain is kind of a joke?
It's not a joke to her. She cares a lot about the submarine. I just don't think it's doing her any good to care that much. It's just a hunk of metal after all.
And wood. Some of it is made out of wood, I noticed.
Did Mortuga want Cynthia to succeed him as captain? Did he ever mention it?
No, I'd say he probably felt the same way I do about it.
Which is...
That she's too young and too bright to be living down here in the dark.
Yep. How about
Sim's
Sim?
quite delicate. She's got some real self-worth issues.
She's kinda eerie.
Mm-hmm.
And she's got this 1,000-yard stare, like a rabbit with
Love it.
headlights.
She's got a unique way of speaking, too.
Yeah, I'm still not sure how much of it is sincere and how much is residual from her time performing on stage. I have heard her talking more normally, though, when she's with Cynthia.
What about Sim's parents?
Orphan. As far as I know, she was homeless for a while, until the system picked her up and she got moved into the theater.
So, she's never had any kind of normal life.
Nope. That 1,000-yard stare's starting to make a little more sense now, huh?
Okie dokie. Time to go question the last suspect. I think I did look around here.
It's a tent.
It's a piece of fabric
Yeah,
draped over.
a tent.
Did I try looking inside?
Hold on there, bucko.
And I
That's private, all right?
I enjoyed that she called you Bucko.
It's a pizza oven.
No, it's a furnace. For heating the submarine.
Right. But you could put a pizza in there.
I think, because I remember looking at the boxes and stuff, because that's when the game was like making fun of the detective for being weak. Oh yeah, and I looked at her little
weary
backpack.
travellers. Take a seat by the fire, shake out your boots.
Oh, tell me a
we're
story.
Not weary travelers.
Then why do you both look so haggard and trail-worn?
Ouch. There goes my self-esteem for the rest of the day.
We're detectives. I'm Grimoire, and this is Sally. We're here investigating the murder of Magnus Mortuga, your previous captain.
My captain? Never. My captain is the moonlight as it shimmers across the lake. My captain is the wind as it whispers through the valley.
Okay, ma'am.
Who is this woman?
No idea. I kind of like her, though.
My name is Moon. Mariana Moon.
Aha. And what do you do?
I do not do. I simply am.
You know, sure are some interesting characters on this ship. I
So,
love it.
what, you're just some random traveler?
A traveler, yes, but random, never. I'm here because I chose to be. I've been searching for the Mortuga submarine for some time, you know.
How come?
How come? This thing is the motherlode
The motherlode of what?
of whispered half-truth, of murky rumor, of stories unspoken.
Oh, like urban myths and stuff.
Right. Urban myths and stuff.
So you're a historian.
Historian, storyteller, rambler, ambler, fireside gambler.
How long have you been here?
Well, let's see. I arrived a few hours before the captain was murdered.
Oh, dang. Really?
Quite the story, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you're just on the submarine because you find it interesting.
Would that be such a crime?
No. Murder's a crime, though, pretty sure.
Wow, the fact that she was there right before.
A merciless wind rattles the rotting
also like red
wood
herring.
of the old silkworm harbor. The shadow of a vessel lurking low in the night black water. A mysterious stranger steps onto her foredeck. Cloaked in darkness, she slips inside the submarine. Who is she? What is her dark purpose?
It's you. We get it.
A mysterious stranger, I said. She descends into an ornate parlor.
Y'all need to
empty,
stop waxing
save
poetic.
for a
Get to the
lone
point.
figure standing by the fire.
So, not empty.
He turns, his face still half hidden in flickering shadow. It is Captain Magnus Mortuga.
What was he like?
Nice guy. Stoic, but polite. Kind. He tells me to wait in the control room and then disappears off towards the back of the ship. After a little while, he comes back. But now, he's a slightly different man.
What do you mean?
The light is gone from his eyes. He seems sad.
Trying to aura
He
farm.
avoids
God,
my
yeah, she
gaze
is.
as he crosses the room to take hold of the wheel.
He tells me to head down the ladder towards the mess hall. Doing so, I encounter two gentlemen named Mr. Worman and Mr. Grip. Neither of them look like sailors, so I know they can't be crew. I assume they must be guests like me. And true enough, it transpires that Mr. Worman is a writer and Mr. Grip is, some kind of watch repairman. Captain Mortuga reappears, descending the ladder. He asks the two men to show me around the submarine and introduce me to the others. Then he disappears through the rear corridor. It's the last time I see him alive. Mr. Worman apologizes, explains he's too tired, and leaves through the opposite corridor. Mr. Grip, unable to come up with such an excuse, agrees to show me around. Now, I wrote this down in my diary, so I may as well let you read it.
Ooh. Gimme.
Imagine my excitement to finally get a good look around the Mortuga submarine. I was even given a tour by one of Mortuga's subordinates, a Mr. Godric Grip.
Oh, this is good. This is gonna be some good info.
We began by visiting a bizarre laboratory known as the Dream Chamber. It smelled of dried herbs and dusty glass, but was devoid of its dream custodian. An early disappointment. The captain's cabin was locked. Mr. Grip explained how Captain Mortuga mostly keeps this room locked when it's not in use. We climbed down into the living quarters, where a pair of bunk rooms sat at the end of a corridor. The first smelled of crane dust and unwatered flowers. A young woman was laying in her bed, poring over an old document. She hastily hid the document away and introduced herself as Miss Cynthia Seafoam, a name to remember, dear reader, as she will shortly become quite important. The second bunk room smelled of aftershave and desperation. The two men within,
Aftershave
James
and
Worman
desperation.
and Mr. Dirk Dansom, both appeared to be asleep, so we decided not to intrude. Next on the tour, a room inhabited, by the looks of things, by a young child who is also a stage magician. Sadly, this mythical child magician is nowhere to be seen. The room at the very end of the hallway was sealed with a heavy bulkhead door. Mr. Grip dismissed it as a storeroom that only Captain Mortuga makes use of. Perhaps you'll agree with me, dear reader, when I suggest the peculiarity of a simple storeroom being sealed off with such a significant door.
Yeah, and the fact that also that's supposed to be a storeroom, but the only thing in there was the cauldron? Interesting.
Mr. Grip took me down to the cargo hold. It smells of damp wood and tarred rope. Yes, I describe it in the present tense, for it is here I sit as I write this very diary. Next door, the engine room, burnished bronze and tea-stained parchment. I learned that it's something of a nest for Mr. Grip himself, and thus was currently unoccupied. Outside, I encountered a Dr. Zacharias Zephyr, the aforementioned keeper of the Dream Chamber. Surprised to see us, he nearly dropped the empty glass bottle he was carrying. Clearly wishing to remove himself from the situation, the good doctor muttered something inaudible and disappeared up the ladder. We continued on into the next room, which I was amused to discover was some kind of shimmering mermaid grotto. I smelled her before I saw her, the unmistakable mix of salt, seaweed, and sequined spandex. It can only be Madame Tadpole, a name which may be familiar to long-time readers of this diary.
Oh? Oh yeah, we did find out that they kind of knew each other.
Tadpole and I caught up, while Mr. Grip skulked in the doorway, clearly hoping this would mark the end of the tour, but it did not, dear reader. It did not.
Right, so, yes, I can see there's one more room to visit. Mr. Grip insists it's just the bilge, a dark, dank, and smelly place.
I need to get into
ill-frequented by humankind. I tell him he couldn't have sold it to me better if he'd tried.
I can get in there. I just need to find something to provide light.
We enter the bilge, but it's too dark to see anything. Mr. Grip, who is clearly tiring of my company by this point, opens the vent in the ceiling to let in a little light. Moments later, a voice is heard, echoing down from above.
Whose voice?
A young woman, and then an older woman. I can't remember exactly what was said, but I remember thinking it sounded a little like poetry.
What happened next?
The sound of a scream, and then a dull thud.
Oh. Yeah, that sounds like a murder.
But a witch murder.
Anyway, by this point, I've used up all my patience, so I decide to take my leave. I thank Mr. Grip for the tour and return to my new lodgings in the cargo hold. I have to put up my tent twice, as on the first attempt, a sudden movement of the submarine undoes my progress. After some time, Mr. Grip and the young Miss Seafoam appear in my doorway. It seems they've come to fetch me for some kind of official submarine business. We head back towards the mess hall, Mr. Grip and Miss Seafoam heading up the ladder before me. I spot Dr. Zephyr emerging from the airlock. He has a glass bottle in one hand and what looks like an old leather bag in the other.
I knew he took
I
it.
update him with what little information I have and attempt to catch up with the others. Laying on the floor is the body of Captain Magnus Mortuga. Amongst the living, mutterings are breaking out. Murder and mutiny, cauldrons and curses. But with Zephyr finally in attendance, Tadpole calls for order, demanding justice for her slain captain. But nobody really seems to know what to say. The next morning, it's announced that Miss Seafoam has taken over as captain. And, well, here we are.
Sorry, doing a little bit of snacking. Is there specific? I'm just gonna do the suspects for now, and then I guess I'll backtrack asking everybody about clues. I'm gonna see if I can get into that build.
I first met Tadpole when she was on the road, travelling with a group of performers. She had longer hair back then, of course.
Did you see her perform?
I got to see a rehearsal, but that was it. After that, I joined their camp for the night. Tadpole and I shared some stories, you know. I told her how I'd just been on a research trip to a town on the coast called Silkworm-on-Sea. She told me how their group went around performing in local theatres and town halls and whatnot. I mentioned that Silkworm actually had a little theatre that might be a good fit.
How come you didn't stay with them longer?
Their leader was a real bad apple. I was rather keen to be shot of him.
Ooh. Interesting.
I saw Dirk wandering the halls this morning, like he was looking for something. I asked him what it was he'd lost, and he said he couldn't really describe it, but it looked a bit like a gun.
What?
So, something that looks like a gun, but isn't actually a gun.
I can't imagine what he was talking about. I didn't expect to find a fellow herbologist on board. Dr. Zephyr really knows his rosehip from his rosemary. He's a chemist, too. Impressive, don't you think?
I don't know. I get the sense his work is more alchemy than chemistry.
He does seem rather secretive about it. I tried asking him about his experiments, but he seemed awfully reluctant to divulge any details.
Sounds familiar?
Worman, I know he once worked as a newspaper journalist. Oh, that's before he changed his name, of course.
Have you read his book, Hex of the Helmsman?
I leafed through it.
It's okay to admit.
I say he's got some good research skills. I'd love to know what his sources were.
What do you mean?
The book is very clearly a loose retelling of the real-life story of one Magnus Mortuga.
Yes. Knew it.
Broad shoulders, long arms, good for reaching across a wheel. He had a hard
Ma'am?
face, but soft eyes. I'd wager he was once a very handsome man.
Do you know anything about his life before the submarine? Like if he had a family?
I'd never heard mention of his parentage, no.
But he lived in Silkworm. Do you know where exactly?
The only record I found lists him as living at the Stonetop Inn and working on board the Stonetop family sailing ship.
As the captain?
As a deckhand, and eventually as the helmsman.
So how'd he end up as the captain of a submarine?
All I could dig up was a rumor that he bought the submarine from the shipyard.
He bought it?
Or maybe he commissioned to have it built. Accounts vary on that.
Either way, how could Mortuga afford to buy a submarine?
My guess is that he didn't pay with money, but made some other kind of trade.
Okay.
So, Mariana, what do you make of him? Godric, I mean.
I will say, for someone with such a novel outfit, he's ever so quiet.
Quiet?
You disagree?
I thought his whole thing was to be deliberately obnoxious.
He wasn't like that with you?
Not at all. Whilst showing me around the submarine, he was mostly subdued. Didn't say an awful lot.
Maybe you make him nervous.
Maybe you make him nervous.
True. Some people start talking a little too much when they're nervous. And that's when the truth is revealed.
Cynthia Seafoam, the daughter of Harbour Master Sylvia Seafoam, and the stepdaughter of Donovan Drummond, the shipyard owner.
That's a pretty solid nautical heritage.
By all accounts, Sylvia Seafoam was an ambitious and outgoing sailor, but I believe they raised Cynthia to be a mechanic.
Still, sounds like Cynthia actually does have the expertise to be captain.
Who said she doesn't?
So, Mariana, where are you from?
No fixed address. That's the way it's been for some time.
Oh, I see.
But you came to Silkworm looking for the Mortuga submarine. How come?
I go wherever I please, which usually amounts to wherever has the most interesting rumors.
I don't want to be rude, but do you ever have to do work to get money?
From time to time. I've taken up work as a tour guide, a historian, a performing storyteller.
But how did you wind up getting onto the submarine? Isn't it a secret?
Well, if it's such a secret, how did you do it?
I got a phone call from Cynthia Seafoam, and she told us to come to Silkworm.
And then the submarine came up to the harbor so we could get on.
Well, there we are. Perhaps that's how I did it, too.
BS? Because why would Cynthia call you? No, you snuck on, ma'am.
Symmetry was the only person I didn't see on my tour of the submarine. I realized later that she'd been with Mortuga at the time.
In the Illusion Theater?
You know what's funny? Nobody else calls it that. They all just call it the storeroom. I'm led to believe Illusion Theatre is a name Miss Silkmoth came up with herself. Rather like how she came up with the name Symmetry Silkmoth.
That's not her real name?
It's not her birth name, no.
Ew. But also, it kind of like just spoiled it right there. For that quick second, it showed Sally instead. I think I want to go back and ask all the suspects about each other. And then maybe start asking about clues. I still need to get into here. At least get a light of some sort. What is it? Sorry, need to blow my nose. Okie dokie. What is his music? Well, I didn't ask him about anybody, I forgot.
I'm convinced Tadpole is just branding. Nobody names their child Tadpole, come on.
Why would she need branding?
You're serious? She's all branding. The name, the look, the identity as a half-mermaid, it's all theatrics.
I just don't get why she'd need to have a fake identity like that.
No, she doesn't, not anymore. It's vestigial, I think, left over from some previous endeavor.
Weird, isn't it? Bringing your old branding with you onto the submarine. What would be the point?
Dang. Call him out.
I noticed Dirk seems to be trying to tell Werman what to write in his book.
Is he just trying to make sure Worman gets it done? Or is he trying to get him to write it in a certain way?
A little of both, I'd wager.
Maybe he's in league with Worman's publisher.
Dirk? That can't be right. If I recall correctly, he told me he worked for something called, oh yes, thank you, Cornelius. Wit and Whimsy, that was it. But I'm not sure what
It's a movie production company. It's owned by Vincent Van de Peer. He's a director and producer.
Well, someone's well informed.
Vincent once went location scouting in the swamp where I worked as a gift shop sales clerk.
Ah, of course.
We finally have the confirmation. Where it's like, we're all like, we know it's that Sally. We just gained the like, yep, all the games are connected. It is the Sally from back then.
What'd you make of old Dr. Zephyr? Not a fan?
There's been some speculation that his experiments may be dangerous or even harmful. Although it's hard to be sure, since he seems so reluctant to admit what they actually are.
You don't even know? I would have thought, since you've both been here for a while.
Well, yes, Zacharias was one of the only 2 souls aboard the submarine when I arrived, but he never made me feel especially welcome, and he certainly wasn't keen on me poking around his dream chamber. In fact, he always seemed somewhat wary of me, like my arrival was going to scupper his plans in some way.
I guess Zephyr and Mortuga weren't expecting anyone else to show up.
I never got the details out of either of them, so I can't confirm this. But I believe Werman was invited onto the submarine by Mortuga himself.
Really?
Oh.
Why?
It's very strange. I can't for the life of me imagine why Mortuga would bring a journalist on board.
Worman's an author, not a journalist.
Well, he used to be a journalist. He wrote for the local newspaper. And I will say he doesn't seem to have lost the instinct to always be on the lookout for a story. He lived
Tell
and
me
worked
more,
in the
sir.
inn opposite my emporium. I'd see him when I offered my custom at the inn, and in return, he'd come by my shop. As a sailor, Mortuga shared in my interest of nautical navigation. He even hired me for a job once.
Did he tell you he was planning to go live on a submarine?
I don't think he told anybody. After his disappearance, all I had was several largely unsatisfactory rumors. They said he disappeared into the sea, whatever that was supposed to mean. The first time I laid eyes on his eponymous submarine was when it rescued me from my fallen balloon. I can't tell you how surprised I was to see Magnus Mortuga step out into the foredeck, although he wasn't quite the same man I'd known before.
How do you mean?
The light in his eyes was dulled, like he wasn't really there.
And what had happened to him?
Well, I'd never found out, but perhaps the rumors were true after all. Perhaps he had disappeared into the sea.
Ooh. His true self, his soul disappeared. What did he see down there?
Before this thrilling little jaunt on the Mortuga submarine, I'd lived in Silkworm all my life. I worked for my father and eventually inherited his business. Godman Grip's nautical and aeronautical precision measurement and navigation instruments.
That's a
Snappy
mouthful.
title.
I eventually trimmed the name down to just Mr. Grip's Emporium.
That's good.
That was around the same time I hired young Cornelius here as a much-needed second pair of hands.
He's a stick. He does not have hands.
Yes, running that business was my whole life for many years. Slow, sometimes tedious work, but I was extremely good at it. I especially relished in the task of deciphering and restoring old maps. The more decrepit they were, the more I enjoyed it.
And now you live in the engine room of a submarine. Must be a big change.
Yes and no. Young Cynthia seems quite convinced that she should be the new captain in the wake of Mortuga's death.
Sounds like you don't agree.
Well, now, I didn't say that. It's just...
You don't think she's up to the task?
On the contrary, from what I've seen, Cynthia is a remarkably bright and capable young woman. So much so that I bemoan seeing her spend her best years hidden away down here in the dark.
No, it doesn't have to be permanent. She could be captain for a little while and then go do something else.
No. This is her family submarine. She's not leaving.
You know, there was something I noticed while giving Mariana a tour of the submarine. Soon after we entered the bilge, she whipped out her tobacco pipe with a strange kind of urgency.
Did she smoke it?
Well, she put it in her mouth, but she didn't light it. What's that, Cornelius? You've never seen her light it? Well, now you mention it.
Yeah, probably not a good idea to smoke inside a submarine anyway.
Yeah.
Yes, and Mariana seems like such a stickler for health and safety regulations.
No, it's literally her just putting on a show or a farming, trying to make herself look cool. A little storyteller, pipe in her mouth.
I will say, in the last day or so, Symmetry does seem particularly somber.
Because of Mortuga's death?
Yes, the problem seems to be that she considers herself a kind of catalyst.
Does she? Why?
Well, I believe she'd been working on some new project, and shortly before Mortuga died, Symmetry shared this project with him.
And?
And then he dies. It's probably just bad timing.
What kind of project was it?
I really have no idea. What's that? Oh, yes. Cornelius tells me he saw Symmetry drawing something while in the mess hall.
Oh, Cornelius.
A poster, apparently?
I have... Really? Oh yeah, I do have the map.
Remarkable. There we are. Cornelius, look. I told you all our hard work would put us on the map someday.
How come your logo is a hot air balloon? I thought you sold stuff for boats.
Officially, we deal in the nautical and aeronautical. But in truth, the balloon motif was mostly just for fun. I'm not sure there were ever any aeronauts in Silkworm.
Interesting. I just more so went because he was talking about maps and stuff, so I was like, ooh. What
In
the?
the back of this letter or code, it's detailing how and when and where to find the Mortuga submarine. This Ibis person claiming to have information on Mortuga.
You know who that is?
No, Mortuga never mentioned anyone by that name. Not to me, anyway.
I wonder if Mariana would let us take a closer look at that pipe of hers.
Ooh.
It can't hurt to ask.
No, later. Don't be tempted. I don't want to be spending
A
5
selection
hours.
of some of my more... Please, peruse.
No, I don't want to be spending 5 hours on that puzzle. Because I feel like I'm still kind of like, eh.
I couldn't believe it when she showed up. I swear this submarine is like some kind of giant sink strainer.
You know Mariana Moon from before?
Yeah, we've crossed paths. We very briefly both worked for the same guy.
What guy? Doing what?
Ooh.
Performance art. Mariana's act was storytelling.
What about?
The show I saw was about the history of Silkworm on Sea, with a focus on all the rumors and urban myths. This was before I'd even been there myself. She even mentioned the rumor of the Mortuga submarine, how she'd been in Silkworm looking for it.
What was the rumor?
Just that there was supposed to be this haunted submarine with a captain who got cursed to live underwater forever.
Sounds made up.
I know, right?
It sounds amazing, doesn't it?
It's almost pitch black in here.
I'm guessing you didn't bring a flashlight.
Oh, there is something. What do I have? The fog ball. Cell phone? Use the power of the sun tablets or a whole ass cauldron. Pretty sure cell phone. That makes the most sense out of everything I have. The next Pirates of the Caribbean movie? Yes. Welcome, Dirk.
We can use Dirk's cell phone.
So I really did just like nab this
Do you
boy's
think he'll
cell
mind?
phone.
Probably not.
Oh.
You're not pointing it at anything.
Well, where should I point it?
Point it here.
Here?
No, not there. Over here.
Like this?
You're doing it wrong. Point it over here.
Over here?
Oh. Is that the light
A
switch?
switch.
See? I knew what I was doing.
Dumb luck.
It looks like some kind of dial.
Rotate the outer two metal dials and the two inner glass orbs. Oh. Oh. Okay. Goodness gracious. So I have to like form these lines. Oh. It's 3 in 1. Is it the same? Okay. Did I? Okay, that one I got. And I just need to get this one somehow. I keep putting it in the same order. Oh, there we go. Okay. Make sure it's properly.
Got it.
Nice work.
Let there be light.
Yeah, this room smells like rust and dirty seawater.
I kind of like it.
I knew you were gonna say that. You always like the worst smells. The light is coming through an open drain in the ceiling.
A drain in the floor of the room above, you mean?
Literally the same thing. A glass bottle.
It's just trash.
And don't be so quick to dismiss it. One man's trash is another man's... Oh, yeah, no, it's just trash. What's this?
Oh, Orda. Diving license. A license card that's been cut in half and taped back together. It was found in the bilge. Tanya Tadpole, Ocean Rescue Divers Association. Ooh. Diver number 0852437. Tanya Tadpole, specialist, free diving, deep diving, reduced visibility, high pressure. Tanya Tadpole, Ocean Rescue Divers Association. Interesting.
What is that?
I have no idea. It's some kind of strange device.
What should we call it?
The thing that looks like a gun. Oh, gotta go ask Dirk about that. Is that everything?
It's a thigh-high pool of dirty water.
Ew.
Don't say thigh high. Say knee high. Or waist high.
No, it's thigh high, honey.
But it was in between the two. The switch is over here, somewhere. We already used it to open the drain in the ceiling.
That looks like it might be it.
So, the bilge collects excess water,
Sure.
meaning water is getting into the submarine from the outside?
Best not to think about it.
Well, interesting stuff to ask people about. Oh, gosh. Oh, I need to share my case file with everyone.
Looks broken.
Oh, I didn't mean to ask her about
Does
that.
it? How can you tell?
I just assumed it was waterlogged from the bilge water.
How did you know we found it in the bilge?
Oh.
Because it smells, and it's still wet.
Oh, yeah. Ew. Sally, you take it.
I don't want it. Ugh, you keep it.
That's what I want to show her.
Where did you,
Does this belong to you? We found it in the bilge.
You dropped it, maybe?
Ocean Rescue Divers Association. Is this an organization you used to work for?
maybe?
Ooh, elusive.
Cynthia had to ask my help when writing this up.
Aw.
She wanted to put Magnus's age, but she didn't know it.
How come you did?
He and I were friends. I was really trying to get to know him.
Sounds like that might have been kind of an uphill struggle.
Yeah, he didn't really like to talk about himself.
Okay. Back through asking everybody about each other.
Likened to the orchard oak, sturdy, stout, and towering tall, but bears she a quietsome grace, like a windless night on sail-still sea. I ponder, could some such thing be mine to know?
I don't see why not.
Maybe I should cut my hair short and dye it green. Maybe that'll do
Aw.
it.
What's that?
Madam Tadpole, number 5, the still waters.
Ooh. Resistant to change, hiding a dangerous secret. Tranquility. Still waters.
Hiding a dangerous secret.
I love that she never answers when you try to, like, interpret the card.
An actor or a mage in guise, who sways men's souls with artful feigned truth.
You, think Dirk might be swaying our souls?
Fret not, as dwell he in this deep sea womb, his strength's divorced from skyward source.
Skyward source?
The sun, I'm guessing. How do you know he likes the sun so much?
Alone he's oft espied, atop our ship, and stood enrobed in warmer light.
Dirk goes up on deck a lot, huh?
By himself, I wonder.
Dirk Dansome, number 8, the shiny penny.
Capitalist greed. Being easily distracted. A fresh start. Shiny penny.
Capitalist greed?
His life's long hope to pierce the veil and breach those blackest bounds. Solitary once, no more, for help is found in frightened form of fair and freckled face.
She means herself.
I'm following.
A time bespent in chamber dream and changed to lofty quest. Then lo, a shock! Dismissed, bespurned, rejected.
Oh.
My lonesome purpose lost.
Why'd he do that?
Zachariah Zephyr, number 3. The Entangled Dream.
Ooh. Overambition, deceiving yourself, or losing your way. I want to say losing your way for Entangled Dream.
Losing your way?
He'd dreamt our ship some boisterous boat, where tensions flowed and tempers boil. Alas, upon inspection showed, our home fell plenty short. Still he yearned for storm to swell, for keel to list, for sail to sway.
He was waiting for something to happen.
Something did happen. The captain was murdered.
And crime dark scene, but consequently came the freshest focus for his ever ponderous gaze. James Werman, number 7. The Empty Inkwell.
Evidence of hard work, apathy, amorality. Ooh. Apathy. Gotta go with gut feeling for interpretation.
Spite all his whims and wayward ways, his heart beats hopeful, kind, and keen.
His whims, like how he talks to a wooden stick.
When first we met, when first I came, he had not yet his cane beclaimed.
Oh?
So, where'd he get it from? The cane.
Wrought it he by his own hand, composed of cast-off scrap and scrounge.
Really?
Did Grip live down in the engine room, even back then?
Verily, he seeks it out, that engine's heart, for clank and clamour calm his core.
He likes how noisy it is. What's wrong with him?
Godric Grip, number 2, the Broken Compass.
Interesting. I'm probably just misremembering because he talked a lot also. I thought he was saying he got the stick while he was still working at the Emporium and not when he was here at the ship. I'm probably just misremembering. Maybe. I don't know if that's as big of a deal as I think it is, but you never know. Broken Compass, the dismissal of guidance, feeling lost or trapped, making immoral choices. Lost or trapped?
Feeling lost or trapped?
And Mariana.
Still estranged, this moon and I, but she and me befind ourselves in newfound kinship joined.
What kind of kinship would that be?
The kinship of wearing a big yellow locket around your neck. We may need to workshop the name.
Mariana's moon necklace? That's a locket?
Must be. I've seen her open it up and peer concernedly at its internals.
Ooh.
Mariana Moon, number 9. The half-hidden moon.
Being incomplete, reclusiveness, disingenuous.
Disingenuousness?
I wonder if Grip would let us take a closer look at that cane.
Hey, okay, so I have Mariana's and Grip's now.
Can't hurt to ask.
No, I will go back after I finish. Asking everyone about everyone. Oh my gosh.
Madam
So much.
Tadpole, simultaneously the most laid-back and most terrifying individual I've ever met.
Terrifying?
You don't feel it? To me, she gives off this indisputable, I will destroy you if I see fit to do so kind of energy.
Maybe if you get on her bad side.
Oh, I wouldn't dare. She'd crush me like a twig.
She does look pretty
At least
tough.
he knows.
Who would you say is stronger? Madam Tadpole or Dirk Danson?
Dirk's in good shape, but a lot of it's just for show. He's just gotta look good for camera. Meanwhile, swimming works out every muscle group. Did you know that? I didn't. Every muscle group.
I don't think Tadpole's about to fight anyone. She's so chilled out.
For now, I worry about what'll happen if you two name a culprit.
You think she might, retaliate?
if she does, I'm not gonna be the one to stand in her way.
I'll let her handle it.
I see you met Dirk.
How do you know him?
He's the actor they found who played the lead in the adaptation of my book.
Did you not get a say in that?
Oh no, that's several notches above my pay grade. It's all decided by the executives over at Wit and Whimsy. Sure, they keep me around as consultant, but I found that to be a pretty hollow title.
Do you think he's a good actor at least?
Dirk? He was a good fit for the kind of film they ended up making. How's that?
So, how come you two traveled to the submarine together?
I traveled to the submarine. Dirk's just taken to following me around for some reason.
Maybe he just wants to be your friend.
He's got plenty of friends back home.
He's got to make sure you finish that next chapter.
I don't understand what his deal is, but I already have a headache, so I'm just not gonna worry about it.
What did he say he was? A dream doctor?
Great. Good for him.
He's researching spirit energy, I think.
Lovely. More power to him.
And he was the first person to join Mortuga's submarine, because they knew each other from before.
Wonderful. Wait, really? Zephyr's not from Silkworm, though, is he?
I don't think so.
Interesting. Well, thanks a lot. Now I have yet another thing to think about.
Have fun.
Good for you.
So, what made you want to become a writer?
That's all I've ever done. I was given a job writing for a newspaper when I was pretty young.
Given a job?
Yeah, friends in high places, you know.
Like who?
My father was the mayor.
Ah, that'll do it.
And did you enjoy writing for the newspaper?
Sometimes. Other times it was painfully dull. I've got a tendency to lean towards hyperbole, and the everyday goings-on in Silkworm weren't always enough to satiate me. For every rumor of a cursed man disappearing into the ocean, you'd have 10 elderly couple file complaint over garbage collection.
Rumor of a cursed man? Wait, you wrote an article about Mortuga?
Oh no, I quit before that. I left town and went off to the city to be an author.
And the result? Picks of the Helmsman.
50 national bestseller lists. As we speak, it's being translated into 8 more languages.
Must be nice. Your first book, and it's a big hit.
I'm not complaining.
I can see why you'd be writing a sequel.
I really don't have a choice, do I? This is how things go. If you get a success, you have to keep it going.
Okay, but... Oh my gosh. He said his... Ay. Where's the... That... His dad's the mayor? Selena Stone Keep. So I'm referencing that family tree so hard. Selena Stone Top. Yeah. It's like those were the fellows. Because Faustus was the governor. Oh my gosh. Okay. So Lady Fellow is Fortuna Fellow. Oh my gosh. I'm just like, okay, which is... Yeah, Felix and Flint. Adopted daughter is Symmetry. And then Alicia and Damien Dusk. Yeah, okay. James Dusk, journalist. So that's him. James Dusk Werman. And a little question mark between Damien Dusk and Felicia is Freya from last game. So that means Freya and James are half siblings? Mind blown. And then Magnus Mortuga. Swear it's all connected. I'm like, I feel like I look at the family tree from last game and I'm just over here like red stringing everything like it's all connected. Okay, I can keep asking about everybody else now.
Cuts quite a figure, doesn't he? Like something from myth. He was real, of course. Flesh and blood.
I imagine you must have been curious to meet him.
As anyone would be.
Did you get to know him at all?
It's funny. Going in, I'd heard he was, the strong and silent type. But I didn't find that to be the case.
So he was friendly with you?
In his own way. The day I first arrived, he invited me into his cabin. Just to talk, apparently.
What did you talk about?
He asked me about my home life, my family, my father.
Not to be rude, but why would Mortuga care about any of that?
To this day, I'm not quite sure. I think maybe he was after some kind of information about the outside world and thought I might be a good source.
Interesting. But I love that everybody's like, oh, he sure cuts an impressive figure. Ooh, his broad shoulders. It's like, okay, I get it. You're all attracted to the captain.
You met Godric. What did you think? Personally, I like him.
I found him a little irritating, the way he kept waving that cane around.
He gave you the old welcome to Mr. Grip's Emporium treatment, eh? That's just what he's like at first. He'll settle down.
Why does he do it?
So, I have two theories on this. One, he's an introvert who falls back on his rehearsed persona when he gets nervous.
Like when meeting someone for the first time.
Right, exactly.
What's your other theory?
He assumes people will find the real him boring, not worth knowing.
I don't think your two theories are mutually exclusive.
Yeah.
They might both be right.
So, what is the real Grip like, once you get to know him?
I don't know. He's kind of like one of those savants, kind of odd, but seriously gifted. In his case with cartography, I guess, navigation.
I was about to say, I was like, both can exist in the same sentence.
Cynthia, quite honestly, I give her about a week.
A week until what?
Until she cracks, packs it in. The pressure's already getting to her. I know the signs, believe me.
You think Cynthia's gonna quit being captain?
It's only a matter of time. And you know what? Good. She deserves her freedom. She's still young. No need to take on a burden like that. Nobody's even paying her, for goodness sake.
But then who'll be the captain of the submarine?
Nobody. Let it float loose like a piece of driftwood, that's what I say. It's not like we were going anywhere anyway, even when Mortuga was in charge.
Maybe Cynthia does want to take the submarine somewhere.
If she does, she's never mentioned it. Seemed to me that she wanted to be captain just to be captain,
Yeah, just to take over since her mother used to be. So yeah, she feels like she's obligated to take up the helm, follow in her mother's footsteps. But it's so precious that everyone's like, yo, Cynthia's too young for this, and not in a bad way that they don't think she's capable. They're like, oh no, she's very intelligent, very capable, but she deserves to not live a life stuck in a submarine. She should be out there, enjoying life.
Moon's your lead suspect, I presume.
No. Why would she be?
Oh, the timeline. She shows up, and bang, Mortuga murdered.
Maybe it's just a coincidence.
I'm just saying, nobody even knows why she's here.
I'm not sure we know why you're here.
I already told you, didn't I? Genuinely, I can't remember. Sim tells me she's halfway through reading Helmsman.
Is she enjoying it?
No idea. She was just asking what research I'd done into hexes and curses, and was rather disappointed when I told her I just made it up.
Ooh.
I guess Sim's into that kind of stuff.
I thought she was supposed to be an illusionist.
Oh yeah, she was asking about that too.
What do you mean?
She wanted to know what I liked about her old magic show, the one she had in the theater.
You saw her old show?
Yeah, it was pretty good. And from what I gather, she's been developing a new act and wanted some feedback, to get some direction. I know what it's like to make a follow-up to something people liked. It can be daunting.
Like there's still just so much to discover.
Temple? Oh, she's awesome. Got all kinds of stories. It takes some work to get them out of her, but it's totally worth it. Like, get this. I found out she used to be a rescue diver, but they banned her for being too good.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Juicy gossip.
She'd go too deep, stay under too long, break all the guidelines, you know?
Huh.
I gotta say, no disrespect to Cynthia, but I'm disappointed Tadpole didn't become the new captain.
Ooh.
Did Tadpole say she wanted to be captain?
No, I just think she'd be really good at it. I mean, she's smart, brave, plus she knows all about the ocean. I mean, come on.
Oh yeah, Dirk definitely crushing maybe a little bit, just a little.
Dr. Z. Oh man, love this guy. Hey, did he show you his curiosity collection?
I don't think so.
Dude has some seriously rad stuff in there. Plus, like, it's all real, you know?
Worth a lot of money, you think?
Oh, totally. The guy's sitting on a gold mine. There was this one thing. It was behind glass, like this spooky mask kind of thing.
Oh.
I wish I could remember what it was called. Anyway, Dr. Z said it was priceless. So, obviously, I asked what that meant, and get this. It means it's worth a lot of money.
Oh, never changed, Dirk.
Worman's my good buddy. Yeah, he's like the cranky older brother I never had.
How did you become friends?
Oh, it was mandated by the film studio.
What?
Well, I played the lead in the movie version of Worman's book, so the studio figured we needed to be friends.
And now he's writing his next book, a sequel.
Yeah, dude, Hex of the Helmsman 2, The Revenge Unleashed, or whatever. I don't think he actually has a title for it yet, or a story outline, or actually anything. I kind of feel bad for him, honestly. It's a lot of pressure, you know?
Dirk, your work and Worman's work, they're kind of intertwined, aren't they?
How do you mean?
You can't make your next movie until Worman's written his next book.
Oh, sure. I mean, that's true, I guess.
Interesting. Do you know why Grip's running a shop down in the engine room?
I don't know, he's just doing what he's good at.
Which is what?
You know, fixing compasses and stuff.
It's kind of a niche skill set.
You say that, but I heard he ran a pretty successful business back in the town.
Yeah, we saw it on our way here. It's boarded up now, like everything else.
Dirk, did he ever mention why he closed it down?
From what I gather, it was making him money, but it wasn't making him happy. You know, he wanted to put all those navigation skills to use and actually head out on an adventure. Mariana? Man, she's really living out the escapist fantasy. I gotta say, I'm impressed.
That's if you believe what she says. I think she might be making some of it up.
Hey, you know, it's funny you say that. I did notice something the other day.
Oh?
Well, she's
Tell
supposed
me.
to be all like old-timey and stuff, right? But she was really curious about my cell phone.
Curious how?
Well, she was asking what make it was, what model number, you know, like really specific stuff.
Huh.
That is interesting. Oh my, yes, Dirk is such a gold mine. He's so good. What is it? Oh, yeah. I was gonna ask him about this.
Ah,
You know what this is, Dirk?
laser gun?
A laser gun.
Well, whatever it is, I think it's broken.
Wait, really? I mean, oh, what a shame.
Okay. Also, I never asked him about his cell phone and action.
This is yours, Dirk?
We literally found it in the pocket of your tuxedo.
How'd you know for sure it's my tuxedo?
Dirk, show me one other living soul on the submarine that could even conceivably own a tuxedo.
Got too dialed in on Persona. It's alright. I know, that game can just suck you right in.
I am officially living the dream. How many people can say they're an action figure?
I'll admit it. I'm jealous.
You carry this thing around everywhere you go, Dirk.
Of course, but I'm super duper careful to keep it in mint condition.
Mint condition? I really wouldn't say.
Yeah, you know, they told me if I leave it in the box, it'll be worth way more in the future.
Yeah, do you have the whole set? Looks like there are 2 other figures in the series.
Oh no, they only gave me this one. My co-star Julie has the other 2.
Aw. Okay. don't quite want to ask, like, go down all of the clues just yet, because I know it's going to take a while to get through all of them.
It really is fortuitous that Madame Tadpole found her way to the Mortuga submarine. Not only is she unusually well suited to living within the confines of the ocean, but she was also unusually compatible with Magnus Mortuga. As far as I know, the two formed a sincere friendship.
Huh. I wonder if she knows any of his secrets.
She may just. I'm to believe Tadpole had taken it upon herself to discover the source of Mortuga's internal anguish. In her words, she wished to understand him so that she could help him. It was in the course of this endeavor that she began scouring the ship for information. On one occasion, I entered the captain's cabin to speak with Magnus, but instead I discovered Tadpole quite alone, trawling through his bookshelf. I asked her what she was looking for. She said she didn't know.
Interesting. I was also going to make a comment, but it totally left my brain. She wants to understand him so that she can help him. She's over here like, I can fix him. It's okay, guys.
He joined us about a week or so after we first left the port. He caused problems almost immediately.
How come?
Godric made some kind of official request, but Magnus had denied it. Their disagreement was something to do with navigation. For my own sake, I stayed out of it.
Yeah, because he wanted to be the navigator.
It is hypothesized that Miss Moon was embroiled in some form of deal with Magnus Mortuga.
What kind of deal?
What would she give him? Money?
His heart beat not for money and things.
What did it beat for?
People. Kinship.
So,
Aww.
Mariana gave him a person.
Maybe information about a person, or how to find a person.
Interesting. Ooh, Cynthia, please.
Madame Tadpole's so cool. She's super
Aw.
strong and she can swim super fast.
I bet.
She knows all about the different kinds of fish,
Wow.
and she can hold her breath underwater for like ages.
Of course.
Also, she's traveled the world, she's had all these different jobs, met all these different people. I haven't done any of that stuff.
Well, she's a bit older than you.
Yeah, I guess.
That's what everyone wants for you, though. Everyone wants for you to get out there and experience the world. The only person holding you back is yourself, Cynthia. Get out there.
Dirk's okay, I guess.
Touch grass.
I've not got a lot in common with him. He grew up in a big sunny city. I grew up in a little gray fishing town where it literally never stops raining.
I guess he's pretty wealthy now, too. From his movie.
I don't know. I heard he didn't get paid that much at all.
Really?
Something about his contract, his agent.
I'll get my violin out. I'm sure he's doing just fine.
Let's change the subject. I prefer to not speak ill of my crew behind their backs.
I think Cynthia just remembered she's supposed to be the captain.
I'm probably gonna have to draw up some rules on keeping pets. It's not that I want to ban them, but, you know, maybe a rule about not keeping them secret.
And, what's this got to do with Zephyr?
Oh, I'm pretty sure he's keeping an animal in there. In his dream chamber.
But you've not actually seen it.
No, I heard him talking to it, though. A few times.
What kind of pet do you think it is?
It could be anything. Dr. Zephyr's into some pretty weird stuff. And he's got, like, black market connections. Sim was telling me about it.
Black market?
Oh, wait. She told me not to tell anyone else.
Oop.
Forget I said that.
And you oop?
Sure thing.
I can see you writing it down. Mr. Warman? I usually just try to stay out of his way. He's kind of grouchy.
Did you know him before the submarine?
No. He did grow up in Silkworm, but he lived uptown in a big fancy house. And I, didn't.
Born with a silver spoon in his mouth, huh?
Come to think of it, I don't actually think Warman was born in Silkworm. And, I think he might have mentioned something about disclaiming his inheritance.
I guess he
Ooh.
wanted to make his own money.
Which, by all accounts, is exactly what he did after he left town and wrote that book.
So why would he need to come back?
He just really wanted to meet him, I guess.
Meet who?
Who else? Captain Mortuga. I found out Mr. Grip wanted to be the submarine's navigator at one stage, but Mortuga never allowed it. After I became captain, I half expected Grip to come and ask about taking on the role.
But he didn't?
Nope.
Would you have said yes?
Of course. I have no idea why Mortuga didn't allow it, but Mr. Grip's clearly an expert. I would have welcomed his help.
I wonder why he didn't ask.
I'd guess he assumed Cynthia didn't want any help. Sorry, Cynthia, but you do give off a kind of I can do everything by myself vibe. Just a little.
Feedback duly noted. Mariana Moon? I've barely known her longer than you have.
Do you know why she's on the submarine?
I have to assume she was invited.
So, what? Nobody's allowed on board without being invited?
Naturally.
Who invited you?
Okay, maybe I'm an exception, but Captain Mortuga granted me access and you let me stay. So it amounts to the same thing.
You know, now that you're captain, you could tell Mariana to leave if you don't like her.
I never said I didn't like her. I think she's very interesting.
Wow.
Oh, it's okay, honey. Oh, I'll do my report back to her after. 33 out of question mark? The suspicions. Okay. I have Grip and Moon. Yeah, the little question marks.
You want to look at my pipe?
Yes, please.
If you don't mind.
By all means.
Oh, looks like it's got a little speaker. There. Oh. My goodness. She's a secret agent spy. Yeah. It's a tape recorder. It's like play, stop, back, forward.
Sally, despite what you may have read in popular detective fiction, this is no time to smoke a pipe.
I'm not gonna smoke it. I want to listen to it.
What?
It's a little tape player.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. And she tries to play it off by pretending to use it. Ma'am. Oh, those are the different tracks? Oh my goodness.
Come on, give it up. Just let me take it.
I'm sorry, Tanya. I cannot.
But why'd you even need to?
I've told you before.
No, you haven't. All you've ever told me is that you...
I'd like to request that you return to your room. I have something I must attend to.
Legasp. Oh my goodness. She's got the proper, oh my god.
Hey, listen, why don't we just kill him? Now, that helps both of us. If he dies, we're both free, right? Come on, I know you don't have any better ideas.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that's not talking about Captain Mortuga, and that's talking about his character in the movie. Because he's like, yo, just kill off my character, and then you're free. You don't have to deal with this anymore, and I'm free. I don't have to act as the guy anymore.
The stargazing girl stares into the ink-black void. Upon her trembling lips, a question born. A forbidden query of what may be and what may not be. The void, unyielding to the girl's plight, stares back. It speaks.
Close your eyes, my love, and be still, for this is the end and the beginning.
What? Whoosh. So part of me feels like that might just be her doing like a fake deep voice for whoever the other character in her new show is. Oh, just static. Okay, but this one was... That was when they were talking before. Ooh, love it.
What do you think of the pipe? Fine craftsmanship, wouldn't you say?
It's not a pipe at all. It's a secret dictaphone.
That's not a secret.
You're clearly recording people without their permission.
So?
So it's immoral.
Well, if you're going to kick up a fuss, I'll just take it back, shall I?
No, hang on. It might be useful.
Aha! I knew it. Tut at me all you like, but you can't deny the value of hard evidence.
Hey, I will keep tutting. Just because it's good evidence doesn't mean that it's not still immoral. Alright, I need to ask him about his cane.
You wish to converse with Cornelius?
Yes,
He'll be
please.
thrilled.
Tell me your secrets, Cornelius. He's got 2 different faces. Aww. Happy and surprised. Am I removing his hat?
Remove what?
The bandage around the middle.
Oh, the bandage. I thought I was removing his hat. I was like, why the disrespect?
Why?
I'm just curious.
Oh? Just the face change, like, oh. So I can ask him about it now?
Why does it have a bandage around the middle?
Cornelius? Oh, he fell down the stairs. The clumsy old thing.
On a submarine. It's all just ladders, isn't it?
I promise you that's not the issue I have with that statement.
That's it? I just gotta ask everyone about it. Ay, ay, ay.
Locked.
Yeah, I still can't get in there. Gosh, I feel like I might as well just go top to bottom asking about everything. Oh. Also, when can I get to the other part of the ship? Oh, it actually gives me a number now. 33 out of 48 loops. Oh, wait. Sorry, I really did want to go back and...
A selection of some of my
Please. Yes. Peruse. Goodness gracious. Okay. Put everything together. And shove it all together. I just want to get to these. Okay, that one is pointing towards everything else. And this one doesn't move at all. Okay. That one's a clock. And this one doesn't want to solve the puzzle. This one at least like moves towards this one a little bit.
Hey, I did it.
Goodness gracious.
I'm impressed.
Oh?
Did something unlock?
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, it did. I heard it. Sounded like a box opening.
Oh, at the bottom.
Pure conjecture.
I see it.
It's open.
What is that? Some kind of scroll?
That is not for sale. Please don't touch it.
Nab it up.
Too late. Sorry.
Yep, there we go, girl. An old scroll hidden in the engine room ocean map. It unrolls to reveal a map. A red X is marked somewhere in the ocean. Oh, and there's the little buoy. Service record, map coordinates approximate 2 miles from Silkworm Coast. Map interpreted by Godric Grip for customer Magnus Mortuga. Cost waived, Mr. Grip's Emporium. Interesting. Yeah, treasure map. That probably gets even more interesting that Mortuga didn't want him to be navigator if he provided him with the map. Tell me, sir.
How much for this one?
It's not for sale.
Oh, too rare? Too valuable?
It's from my personal collection. I really hadn't intended for you to see it.
Well, we did see it.
What's it a map to, anyway? What's it the red X?
Now that's the question, isn't it?
You don't know?
Unfortunately, not.
Ooh. I bet you it's probably this cauldron, and Mortuga already got it before he came in. I feel like I'm here and might as well just
That's
go
it!
through
Money
all
on his pipe! She let you see it?
She did.
And? Did you discover anything?
We did.
Well, all right then. End of conversation, apparently.
It's like, yeah, we found out what it is. We can't tell you, though, because you're a suspect.
Do you know what this does?
Doesn't appear to do anything, does it? Perhaps it's broken.
Could you fix it?
I only deal with the mechanical, the clockwork, and, at a push, the hydraulic. Tonya Tabdo. Ah, there you go. Sorry. Oh, I don't know. She probably did it to reduce drag, you know, like an aerodynamics thing. Hydrodynamics, I guess, if that's a thing.
He'll just have an entire conversation by himself, huh?
I'm pretty sure it's still aerodynamic.
Some kind of pattern. It almost looks pictorial.
Does it mean something?
It might do. I imagine poor old Zephyr's been trying his best to figure it out. Good heavens.
Something catch your eye?
Rumored to be lost at sea requires a special key. Is that right?
The mermaid's tongue? Do you know anything about it?
No, can't say I do. Based on this, I wonder if it may not even be real. After all, there isn't even a photograph. That's just a drawing.
Suspicious. He seemed a little too interested in that.
A crystal ball. Oh, how quaint. What's that? What's it for? Oh, you know, the usual. Whispering questions into the great unseen beyond, hoping without hope to get a response.
What do you make of this?
A message in a bottle?
There's a little drawing, too. Some kind of symbol?
To me, it looks like a diagram.
Where did this bottle come from?
I'm pretty sure Tadpole fished it out of the ocean.
That's how she got all the stuff in her room, I think.
Well, that's a delightful little habit, isn't it? Who does this belong to? Wilfred Winterbottom?
Who's that?
Wilfred
I just made him
Winterbottom.
up.
Oh, then no.
That's a good name, though.
Werman's still attempting to wrestle his grand opus into existence, is he? I rather thought he'd be done by now. That's the captain, is it? And her accessories are a compass and a map.
So?
So they made her the navigator and the captain. Typical navigator erasure.
Okay, sir.
I don't really deal in anything post-industrial revolution. Try Cynthia.
Oh?
Teenage girl, cell phone. Just seems like a natural fit, wouldn't you say? Are there really only 2 characters?
It's just a poster. I'm sure there are more in the actual film.
If it sticks to the novel, there actually might only be 2 characters.
Oh.
It's me.
What's it a photo of?
Well, it's a face. I suppose we can agree on that.
Doesn't look like any face I've ever seen.
No, well, perhaps you ought to count yourself lucky.
Oh? What is this face that everyone's seeing?
Well, yes, I remember hearing about this. A submarine constructed by the harbour master and the shipyard mechanic, who I believe was her husband.
Where'd you hear about it?
Just gossip from around town.
Bingo! Lillian's locket in the flesh.
And Lillian is... who?
By all accounts, some kind of sorceress.
How come you know about this?
Well, it's a brass trinket, and thus it's often placed within the jurisdiction of my expertise.
No. Because he was interested in the caretaker's journal and now the golden locket. Like he knows what the stuff in there is, and ooh, suspicious, sir.
What's the deal with this blueprint? It's kind of a mess.
They say Mortuga bought an incomplete submarine and then paid for it to be completed. So it only makes sense that the blueprint's as ramshackle as the ship itself.
Where'd he buy it from?
How'd he pay for it?
One, the shipyard, I imagine. And two, I have no idea. He'd never seemed to have any money.
Do you know how the wheel got damaged?
It looks in working order to me.
No, look. Some of the spokes are different. It looks like they broke off and got replaced.
You're quite right. Although it's not exactly at odds with the ship as a whole, is it?
Meaning?
Look around you. She's a ramshackle old thing. Sturdy, yes, even handsome in places, but undeniably a patchwork of sorts. Mortuga's log. Let's find the entry about me, shall we? Here it is, right after Zephyr's. Godric Grip rescued from hot air balloon accident. To refer to it as an accident, merciful gesture indeed. Two individuals in contention of the ownership, however, recent developments exposed. No, I don't like it.
No, what's wrong with it?
The wording. It's too vague. It could be about anything.
But if it's not about Cynthia and Mortuga, what would it be about?
I couldn't say, but I stand by it. There's a chance Cynthia's got the wrong end of the stick. She oughtn't be captain after all. Oh, sorry, Cornelius. He doesn't like it when I say wrong end of the stick.
Oh, these are all the other clues. Okay.
Yes, this was clearly made by someone who understands the value of iconography.
You mean the S emblems?
The whole thing?
Godric Grip's nautical and aeronautical precision measurement and navigation instruments. Great name.
As well, this was shortly before the rebrand.
Why'd you decide to rebrand the shop?
You see, the news about the silkworm serpent put the town in a particular sort of mood. Interest in all things nautical adventure was on the rise, you know. They put up that statue, we get tourists even.
So you capitalized on the zeitgeist.
Look at you, using the vocabulary.
Using the vocabulary.
Where on earth did you find this?
It was just lying around. Do you know what it is?
What I do know is that it belonged to Mortuga.
But you don't know what it was actually for.
I couldn't say with any academic certainty.
More SAT vocabulary.
So what's the deal with this cauldron?
I've no idea.
Really? I figured you've been here a while. Surely Mortuga would have mentioned it.
He never did. Seems like he was keeping it secret.
From who?
From everyone.
Why would it need to be a secret?
Maybe he just wanted it all for himself. Yeah, whatever was in there, I mean.
It wasn't really Mortuga's modus operandi to be selfish like that. Quite honestly, it's more likely to be the exact opposite.
What, so keeping it secret was him being selfless, somehow?
Like if it was dangerous. He kept it hidden as a way of keeping you all safe.
Cornelius tells me he spotted Miss Silkmoth drawing this while she was in the mess hall.
What's it a drawing of, exactly?
Let's have a look, shall we? That symmetry, I assume. And she's sitting on the cauldron, facing a window?
Yeah, facing the the window, and then it looks like the oh my gosh, like the little Grim Reaper character from the Hex of the Helmsman.
We think Mortuga might have dropped this when he was killed.
You can think that all you like. Personally, I think it came from somewhere else.
If it wasn't dropped by Mortuga, perhaps it was dropped by the culprit?
Might have been neither.
You're suggesting this bottle made its own way into the crime scene?
Maybe.
What are you insinuating, ma'am?
This is from a ship's sail.
I think so?
Did you sell sails in your shop?
No, ship parts like that fell within the remit of the Drummond shipyard a few doors down. Is that a sun?
Probably. Although it could be a wheel.
Oh, yes, wheel tablets.
Yes. Can't really miss it, can you?
It's creeping me out, but I really want to know what it is.
I wouldn't lose sleep over it if I were you.
Oh, that's totally not ominous.
Wonderful, isn't it? Cornelius thinks it might be his great-grandmother. For all I know, he may be right.
It belonged to Mortuga, I assume?
Yes, and to me it sits right alongside that iron bell in his office and that stone cauldron in the storeroom. Together, they form Mortuga's collection of inexplicably cursed-looking nautical artifacts.
Maybe they do form a set.
Ooh.
Let's see here. Nope, doesn't say it anywhere. No based on, no inspired by.
Inspired by what?
True events. Then again, I suppose it is largely imaginary and mostly guesswork. I'd imagine that gets him off the hook.
He said he did his research.
No bladed weapon of any kind was found in the room. Yes, I noticed that too.
The missing murder weapon. Classic.
Any idea where it might be, or what?
Not yet.
And on to the next one. Oi, oi, oi. I did ask her about all of them. Time to go down the list.
As much as I love an old map, I wouldn't know where to start with this. I prefer maps that show some sort of land. Or, you know, some sort of anything. The bandages in the center smell of fearful sweat. The wood itself, it's mahogany, but it smells of salty ocean air. And the little hat smells like a dress worn by a doll.
Dress worn by a doll. Lovely.
Okay.
I don't know what that is.
Me neither.
Tanya Tapdole.
Tapdole.
I see what you did there.
I didn't do anything.
She's not talking to you.
These diagrams, they're detailing the time and place to find the Mortuga submarine. Of course, it would be possible just to write it out in words, but this has been done with astronomy and lunar phases.
Why?
My guess is that it's intended to incite curiosity in the recipient. It's more effective than if they'd just written, "Come to this place at this time."
True.
It feels less like a trap this way. I can't speak to what that is squirming around in the bottle there, but the liquid is salt water with a mix of herbs.
Ooh.
I suppose Zephyr must have a pestle and mortar. I might ask to borrow it.
Which herbs?
Valerian, skullcap, and chamomile.
That's interesting to know.
Now, where did you find this?
Zephyr had it.
Kitty now. Lillian's locket, silver snake, golden palm, mermaid... The mermaid's tongue.
You've heard of it?
Only the name, and only when people were telling me it doesn't exist.
Maybe it doesn't.
But there's a photo.
It's a photo of a drawing.
What's it supposed to do, anyway? The description in the book here is pretty vague.
They say it allows humans to commune directly with God while they're still alive.
What? God?
In here it says, said to facilitate communication with she who lies beyond the veil.
She who lies beyond the veil, God, other dimensions, aliens, the afterlife. You know, it varies. But the sentiment is the same.
True.
Though it's a wretched thing, really. An echo of man's desperate, futile desire to wring answers from a silent universe.
I can see why people would say it doesn't exist.
But Zephyr's trying to get hold of it.
Well, he may be. It depends.
On what?
The strength of his will.
Okay, ma'am. That's interesting, though.
If
Next.
I'm not mistaken, this little part at the front
Yes.
is actually a microphone.
I was so curious. I was like, no, there's a battery at the bottom. It looks like I can break into it. Let me break into it, please.
I never needed a compass. I prefer old-fashioned methods of navigation.
I'm pretty sure compass is the old-fashioned method.
Not as old as the sun and stars, and unlike this compass, they never break and need repairing.
I'm not sure it is broken, actually.
That algae is still young.
Oh.
Meaning the bottle's been in the ocean, but not for all that long.
Oh, I love her little tidbits.
Oh, that's quite some book. Did you take it from a werewolf, perhaps? Ah, that explains it.
No, it doesn't. Sniffing it and saying that explains it does not, in fact, explain it.
Okay, Sally takes one to no one.
I see you've been enjoying my map.
It's barely a map. It's closer to a list.
What about the family tree on the back?
Most of my research into silkworm has been focused on these two family lines, the Fellows and the Stone Tops.
Seems like you haven't worked out how Mortuga fits into it. His name is just floating out there by itself.
I'm not sure if he does fit into it, to be honest.
Mariana, you've got a question mark there. Someone you don't know the name of.
Ah, yes. Quite the mystery, you see. I'd heard about...
We know her name. It's Freya.
Yes!
You're welcome.
Yes, the confirmation!
Mr. Werman's typewriter. It's got a good example of the Fellow emblem there on the back, see?
And also had the D for dusk.
I'm sorry, Belisha Bonetop.
Yeah, that's what she's called in the book, too.
Yeah,
Marcus
Devil of the
Mordoom's
Deep.
captain/love interest.
Flying a little close to the sun with that name, aren't they?
Oh? But yeah, that's what it was. The Devil of the Deep. That's what's showing on the illusion poster with Sim. It might be that face that people are seeing.
A ZX5. Nice piece of kit. Polycarbonate shell, tactile interface, unusually good battery life. I mean, it's a cell phone. Whose is it?
Dirk Danson.
Oh, you know, ma'am. Don't even
that
ask.
Makes the most sense. After all, Mortuga really didn't seem like the cell phone type.
You knew exactly whose phone it was. Because Dirk told us already that she was trying to ask what the exact make of it was.
Where'd you get that? A dentist's waiting room?
There's a poster on the back cover. It's for Dirk's movie.
Oh, yes. Look at that. Oh, they've given her the wrong type of necklace. The sword looks about right, though.
What's that?
Just thinking out loud.
Like, she is such an interesting character, but I also feel like she's a huge red herring. Like, they're trying to make her too suspicious. I'm like, it can't be. No.
Well, that has to be a face. But it's not... It doesn't look like anyone. When was this taken?
Pretty recently, I think.
I see. So she's probably still out there. Listen, don't worry about it. Seriously.
Y'all cannot keep telling me to not worry about it. I'm worried about it. She who? Is it the oh my gosh. Is it Silkworm? That was like Cynthia's mother and someone else that had like saved it from the sea because it was sick. Did they put it back in the sea? Something's down there.
Oh, good. I was worried this wasn't going to come up.
What? Cynthia and her family?
The submarine in the background?
Yes and yes. But also no. The best part of this photo is the thing on the left-hand side. It's in a glass tank. Do you see it?
Oh my gosh,
Really?
there it is.
Is it a snake?
It's the silver snake.
Silver snake, that's
also known as the silkworm serpent.
silkworm serpent.
Oh, you've heard of it?
We might have. But what's it doing in the photo?
So, that submarine in the background. The silver snake is the reason that was built. Sylvia Seafoam, pictured there in the fancy jacket, she was quite fond of her serpent friend, you see, but the powers that be were demanding she hand it over to be studied. So Sylvia made a plan to go and live in a submarine and take the silver snake with her.
That's,
Oh my
quite
goodness.
ambitious.
Wait, so the sea serpent would also be living in the submarine?
Well, I don't have all the details. It's something I'm still researching.
So first of all, the fact that I didn't even realize that when looking at the photo before, but it's because I was more focused on the people in the submarine. But oh my gosh, she just gave so much information. Oh, I love you, Mariana.
Looks like gold to me.
No way. Real gold.
Why not?
I thought Symmetry was supposed to be an impoverished orphan.
Well, it's not worth anything unless she's willing to sell it.
True, we know that from the caretaker's journal.
I'd love to know where Cynthia got the diagram of the wooden ship.
I thought it was supposed to be a submarine.
Oh, no, the yellowish parts. They're from an old drawing of a sailing ship. Looks like it might be from the original, too. I just wonder where she got it.
Probably from the captain's quarter.
Let's see. The thicker wood is mahogany, very old mahogany. The thinner wood, though I don't know, some kind of cheap timber, perhaps.
Somebody skimped on the repairs, huh?
Interesting. Thank you for more information on that. All this mahogany. Because I think she also mentioned that Cornelius is also made out of mahogany. Interesting. If he potentially used some of that to make Cornelius, which, wait. Oh my gosh, because when I took off the bandage off of Cornelius, it was like 2 pieces. So it could be like the bottom part is one of the handles. And the main piece came from here. But why?
I'd heard Mortuga wasn't one for writing things down, so I'd given up hope of finding a diary, but this might be the next best thing.
You made a record of every time a new person joined the submarine.
Except for when you joined, Mariana.
Well, I suppose he'd never had the chance.
Don't have that little smirk on your face while saying that.
You know, one of the reasons I found it hard to research Mortuga was that there really wasn't much of a paper trail.
Well, seems like he changed his ways.
Yes, it's rather odd, isn't it? I wonder what compelled him to draw up a contract like this. I can't help but feel like the idea must have come from someone else.
Yeah.
Emblazoned with the Seafoam S, I see. It's quite an elaborate... Oh, how strange.
What?
It's never been worn.
Never?
Once or twice, at the very most.
Okay, that's interesting. So yeah, it was mostly just for show. Because like the mom probably wore it for this photo maybe like one other time. Like it was just for show because really she was just trying to save the creature and like stay in there. She didn't really care about being a captain.
This marks a pivotal moment in Silkworm's history, the day the silver snake was discovered. It also shows the 2 women who found it. Felicia Stonetop, that's her on the left, and Sylvia Seafoam on the right.
Hang on. We saw a statue about this in the town square, but on the statue, the serpent was shown being wrestled by a male fisherman.
Of course.
Yes, well, that's history for you.
Yeah, always erasing women from history. But yeah, I was wondering who it was with her. I don't remember if it was mentioned before that it was Felicia.
It carries something of the cadaver about it. Might be the smell, rust and stagnant seawater. Perhaps it came from the ocean. Have you asked Madame Tadpole about it? There's only one thing more mysterious than a locked box, and that's an unlocked box that's been emptied of its contents.
Did you ever come across the cauldron in your research?
No, it really does seem to be something Mortuga's been keeping to himself.
What do you make of those scratch marks?
I'm not sure. They don't really look like anything made by an animal.
That's a relief. Wait, is it?
Mariana, you visited Silkworm before, didn't you? Was Sim's magic show in the theater back then?
No, when I passed through, the theatre wasn't showing anything. This very poster was up on the walls, but they'd covered it with a banner that said cancelled.
So that must have been after Sim left, but before the theater had booked a new act. Do you recognize this, Mariana?
Should I?
Well, we just figured since there's a moon drawn on the label.
So because my name is Moon, all moon-related things must belong to me?
Even if it's not yours, do you have any idea what it is?
It's a herbal compound of some kind. Valerian, skullcap, chamomile, and seawater.
So, not poison.
Maybe it's medicine. Would those herbs do anything in particular?
I suppose it could be a sleep aid, like a mild sedative.
Interesting.
Oh? Because that's the same exact stuff that she says in the hex bottle with the little creature, whatever's in there. So, if it's a sedative and he's like sedating whatever in there. Bro, what?
It's a piece of an old sail, roughly cut into a square.
Thanks for that.
Mariana, can you tell us what these tablets are?
It's rather more difficult when it's something synthetic like this. Some kind of vitamin supplement, I believe.
All three of them?
Yes, the 3 tablets seem largely to be the same thing.
Interesting.
Now we're getting to it. The reason all of us are here, really.
How so?
The Silver Snake, the Mortuga submarine. Did you ever stop and wonder, why here? Why this particular part of the coast? It all stems from a single truth. There's something hiding in the water. Something big. Now, it wasn't my intent to cause you any lasting unease. Look, we 3, we're merely tourists here, passers-by. Take my advice. Keep your distance from all this, so you can still walk away at the end.
Love it, love it, love it.
I believe Mortuga used its light to alert others to the location of the submarine, on the rare occasions when he wished to do such a thing, of course.
That's how it happened with us. Although I guess it was Cynthia, not Mortuga.
You know, for some time now, I've heard stories of sailors seeing a green light in the ocean at night.
Well, I guess you have your explanation.
But the problem is, several of the stories predate the Mortuga submarine. Pass it here, I'll show you something amusing.
Ooh, tell me,
See this photograph on the inside cover?
It's a picture of Worman, isn't it?
If it is, it's a very flattering one.
It's not Worman at all. It's his rather more handsome father, Mayor Damien Dusk.
Get out. Really?
No word of a lie.
But why?
I see Cynthia's proudly wielding the Seafoam S in her signature there.
Why shouldn't she?
Of course, she's well within her rights to do so, but I do think perhaps it sends a certain message.
What message would that be?
I claim this submarine in the name of the Seafoam family. Something like that, don't you think?
You mean like the rightful owners? Anyways? But oh my gosh, she gave me so much information. I love it. Let's see if Tadpole will be of any help. Oy, down the list yet again.
That drawing of the coral, it looks familiar.
Oh, it's just a generic piece of red coral, isn't it?
It reminds me of a piece I found in the ocean recently.
Can I see it? Do you still have it?
No.
Great.
So helpful. Thank you so much, Madam Tadpole.
If you watch him closely, Grip holds this tighter whenever he gets sad or nervous, and only lets go of it when he's totally at ease.
Sounds like you've really been staring at him.
Yeah, well, you can learn a lot watching someone's involuntary movements.
Okay, do me.
You're tired, achy. You only got an hour of sleep on a hard surface.
Wow, I feel so seen.
Mariana's like a little mole digging around for worms, except the worms are other people's secrets.
Oh, I can't imagine what she'd get on me. I don't have any secrets.
What about your first name?
What about your second name?
Let's change the subject.
Oh, I don't know anything about that.
You sure?
Never seen it before. What?
Nothing. Any idea what Zephyr's keeping in this bottle?
Whatever it is, he dumps it into the ocean every single night.
Oh?
What? What do you mean?
Every evening, he comes by the airlock and empties the bottle into the water tank below.
And the water tank leads out into the ocean.
Yeah, and then each morning he comes by with the empty bottle and fills it back up again.
What?
Why? What's he doing?
I've never managed to work it out.
Oh my gosh, that's so many more questions about this dang bottle.
Do you recognize any of these objects?
The mermaid's tongue, rumored to be lost at sea.
You've heard of it? Tadpole?
Oh, no, not by name.
Maybe Zephyr was trying to get hold of it.
Yeah, maybe he was.
Suspicious, but okay.
That belongs to Sim, I'm pretty sure. It's something to do with her old magic act.
You might be right, but we
That's why it has the
found it in
batteries.
Zephyr's dream chamber.
Still? I told him to give all her stuff back. I'll have to have a word with him.
A very strong word.
Cynthia mentioned the ship's compass broke. Looks like Grip's in the middle of fixing it.
Did Cynthia say exactly how it broke? Or what was wrong with it?
She just said it was acting erratically. Silkworm on sea. Let's see. Magnus, Grip, Worman, Cynthia. Oh, and Sim. Those 5 are from the town. Or they lived there for a while at least.
You think they all knew each other from before the submarine?
Magnus and Grip knew each other, I think. They lived opposite, see?
Oh, yeah.
I really don't know why Worman brought that bulky old thing with him.
That's no way to talk about Dark.
Oh, dang.
Maybe the typewriter's
They
got
got
some
jokes.
kind of sentimental value.
It must do. Otherwise, he'd upgrade to something more modern. I don't doubt he could afford it. You know, I think I'd make a pretty good action figure.
Heck yeah.
Maybe a bath toy with little legs that kick when you wind me up.
Oh,
I'd buy it.
heck yeah, I would dish out some money for that.
I kind of wish Dirk hadn't brought that onto the submarine.
Why?
Feels like it breaks some unspoken rule, having contact with the outside world. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. Dirk looks way better like that. The beard, the long hair, the outfit.
You like the rugged pirate look, huh?
I can't help it if I have a type.
Respect, girl, respect.
Tadpole, is this a photo of you?
Why'd you say that?
It's an underwater photo, and it kind of looks like a woman's face. I just thought...
All mysterious underwater women look alike, is that it?
No,
Maybe.
I'm kidding.
For the record, I don't think it looks like you.
Right, it doesn't. In fact, it doesn't look like anyone.
Okay.
There it is on the left-hand side in the big tank of water.
What is it? Some kind of sea creature?
I think it's the reason they built the submarine.
They built a submarine to house a sea creature.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand. Where would it live? Wouldn't it need to be in water?
Yeah, there's a special area of the submarine that can fill up with seawater.
Where?
You're standing on top of it right this second. I'm surprised Sim let you see it. She's normally pretty guarded about it.
Do you know why she wears it all the time?
It's some kind of family heirloom, I think. I guess now that Cynthia's captain, she wants an up-to-date blueprint of the submarine.
Why was there an out-of-date blueprint?
The ship has kind of a complex history. She's been through a few different phases, lived through a few rough patches.
I finished playing Persona for the day. Who's your favorite character in Persona so far?
Magnus used to let me steer. He even taught me how to do it.
Sounds like he was setting you up to be the next captain.
I don't know about that.
Oh. Aw, Junpei's a good one. He's pretty solid. I don't care what anybody says. Ken is my favorite. He is a precious child.
Magnus really wasn't one for record keeping.
Well, he did make a few entries, though.
Looks like it's just each time someone new arrives on the submarine.
That makes sense. He was always people-focused. Human interactions, relationships. It's what he considered most important.
But actually, you know what? No. Koromaru, best boy. There we go. No one can deny that.
Looks like Mortuga chose to use a typewriter for this.
To make it more official, maybe?
It's more that he didn't like writing by hand. He'd even sometimes ask me to write things for him.
Like what?
Oh, just little notes, you know.
No, what were you writing, ma'am? What were you writing?
It's custom made. See the S emblem on the epaulets and on the back?
S for what?
Seafoam, obviously.
So why isn't Cynthia wearing it?
I guess she'd rather keep it preserved.
Alrighty, good night. Thank you for stopping by. I will probably be wrapping up soon myself anyways. Starting to get late.
Where did you find this?
Symmetry had it. Does it not belong to her?
No, it belongs to Magnus.
Just the front page? Or did he have the whole newspaper?
Just this one page.
Why is he so interested in Sim's old magic act?
He's not.
Oh, I also just realized the little globe that's in the photo is this fog ball.
Where did you find that?
Yeah, it was in Sim's...
Oh, we just found it lying around in a corridor. What is it?
It's Magnus's key. It unlocks his cabin.
Really?
Yeah, you just gotta push the iris, and the key pops out the back, see?
That feels kind of violent.
So, you need this to lock or unlock the captain's cabin.
Uh-huh. Magnus only locked that door on rare occasions, but whenever he did, he used this key.
And, the cabin is?
Down the hall from the parlor, at the very back of the submarine.
The fact that I've been holding this key since basically almost the beginning of this game. Oh, I can open up the captain's quarters.
All I can say for sure is that at one time, this cauldron spent several years underwater. Not just underwater, but in the ocean. I can tell by the growth of the barnacles and algae.
There's no growth on the inside, though. Or on the lid.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
It was sealed Loctite.
I saw posters just like this up on the walls in Fortuna Hall.
You went to see Symmetry's show?
No, by the time I came through the town, she'd already left.
But her posters were still up?
Yeah, the owner was scrambling to find something new. I don't think she wanted to admit she'd lost her star act.
The theater owner, that's Baroness Fortuna?
That's her.
And did she ever find a new show?
No. It didn't work out. This was on the floor of the crime scene. Do you know what it is?
Poison, maybe?
We don't know that. We don't know what it is.
Doesn't make any sense for it to be poison. Magnus was killed with a blade, something sharp.
Right, but there wasn't anything like that at the crime scene.
Well, then it must be somewhere else. I'm pretty sure Magnus kept this in the storeroom.
He had it covering the cauldron, I guess?
It seems likely.
Just to protect it from dust?
Or maybe he was specifically keeping it hidden.
Interesting.
Turk tried to get me to take these. He's convinced we've all got a vitamin D deficiency. He said that's why everyone on the submarine is, in his words, moody and weird.
Well, you know, the lack of sun can do it to you.
What?
I feel like I know what this is.
The thing in the painting. You've seen it?
Not seen it. More like felt it. I'm pretty sure it's out there. Maybe even right now.
Should we be worried about this?
That's up to you.
Yeah, when she said that she felt like she was being watched.
Magnus wouldn't bring this inside the submarine, but he didn't seem to want to get rid of it either.
So it must have some kind of purpose.
We already know what it does. We saw it on the way in. It shines a big green light so you know where to go to find the submarine.
So the main character is inspired by Magnus Mortuga?
Don't you know it?
But Werman changed his name to Marcus Mordu.
Nice. Real subtle.
Okay, as much as I would love, because I was gonna go to Sim next, but I know it's gonna be a long thing too. I'm gonna unlock this.
Locked.
I'm gonna unlock this room, get a once over. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
That's the one.
And then I'll wrap up after this. Oh my gosh.
It's an old bird cage.
Minus the bird.
Storage boxes.
Why keep them in here, I wonder?
Where else would they be?
A storage room?
It's a painting.
It's beautiful. Probably haunted, but beautiful.
Oh. Okay. A frame painting of a woman found in the captain's cabin. There's a metal plaque on the base of the frame with the word her engraved on it. Yeah, what's on the back? Ooh, again, the symbol. And Mother finally let me have the map. Most of it anyway. The important bits are still there. Problem, I spent all last night trying to decipher the actual coordinates. I couldn't do it. Magnus couldn't do it either, but he said we could pay someone to do it for us. So I put him in charge of that while I make preparations on the ship. I wanted to turn around and go back to Silkworm empty-handed. Never. Empty-handed? Never. So all the way there, he was sulky and moody, even more so than usual. I mean, he can be such a baby sometimes. I didn't let it bother me because, as I had known it would, the moment we saw the green light, his curiosity got the better. Hauled it up, took forever, it's super heavy and I really didn't want any of it to get damaged. Once it's on the deck, Magnus put his arms around it to turn the things. He could just about reach, but I told him not to do it like that. Might not be safe since we don't know exactly what'll happen. So I said we could do it together, one each. That worked just fine, but we... Ooh. Okay, interesting.
So, who is it? Grimoire.
Let's make sure to ask everyone about this.
Everyone.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what kind of responses we get.
Ooh, more clues.
What's that saying? If walls had eyes?
Something like that. Nice window.
It looks directly out the back of the ship.
The ship?
Yeah, you know, the submarine. Is that a bell?
I think so.
Yeah, the diving bell.
Why is it hanging over the desk?
iron bell. A heavy iron bell hanging above Mortuga's desk in the captain's cabin. Oh. Person. Thing underground. Eggy. Break from the egg. Crawl from the egg. Trapped in the sea. That's definitely going to be a thing later.
It's Mortuga's bookshelf.
A lot of these aren't books. They're scrolls.
Scroll shelf. What's that on the wall?
No idea. It's written in a language I don't recognize.
What's that on the wall?
No idea. It's written in a language I don't
Portrait. I see this peeking out.
It's Mortuga's bookshelf. Scroll shelf. That's one impressive.
Fit for a captain.
There's a globe.
With all 7 seas.
It's a ship in a bottle.
Really? What ship is it?
Oh. A wooden model ship in a glass bottle. It was on Mortuga's desk in the captain's cabin. Shake. Oh. Interesting.
Would you not shake it like that? You're gonna break it.
I think it already is broken. Listen. Something got loose on the inside.
A candle on a skull on a book.
So was Mortuga a pirate or what?
I don't think he actually did any pirating. I'd say he was pirate adjacent.
Yeah.
Mortuga's desk.
Anything in the drawers?
Just dust.
What about this one?
Mortuga's desk.
Anything?
Just dust.
Okay.
So this was Mortuga's cabin.
Where did he sleep?
It's not his bedroom. It's more like his office.
But still, where did he sleep? Alright, what's this little thing?
It's a treasure chest. Someone's peeking out from inside.
Hello?
Oh. Handheld radio. A small handheld radio hidden in the captain's cabin. Seems to be broken. Oh, it has the S on the back. Okay. Looks like it's based off of, I'm already forgetting names. Cynthia's mom, probably. What was it?
It's a treasure chest. Someone's...
Hello?
Is that it? I guess so. Double check. Oh, still so many things to find. Okay. I am gonna go ahead and wrap up here. It says I'm at 46%. Ooh. I would love to say that hopefully I would finish this up by next stream, but I really don't think. It's probably gonna take me another 2. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe I make like leaps and bounds next time. But this is going to be all for the Mermaid Mask tonight. And until next time.